Welcome in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otalku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah! Yeah! Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah!
Konbanwa, friends, and you are our friends. Welcome to the Spring Award edition of the Otaku Cafe. Lots of new anime coming out. We got a finale, we got some awards, some cakes, some tasty treats, whatever you want to call them. All this and more. I'm Matt, your co-CEO, and to join me, my other co-CEO, the Barely Anymore, my co-hi, Ethan. What's going on?
Barely anymore. I've been on this show now for 3 straight weeks. That's the first time in a while.
Let's see how long summer lasts.
It's well, I'll be here next week. That's for sure. After that, I don't know.
Yeah,
Chris,
he ain't here yet. He ain't here yet.
delivering wonderful packages of treats and stuff.
The good old Amazon.
Sigh.
Whatever you want to call them. But no, Anime Expo was over the weekend. A lot of announcements, some sequels, dates. So we're gonna get to some of those, and then we will get to our Taco P, our Summer Pockets.
I didn't watch Pockets.
What?
I didn't watch Pockets.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
You told me not to watch Pockets.
Yeah, well, okay. Then there's Taco P and Apothecary.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll have Starman and Chris on here, and we'll get these awards going.
If not, we'll just kill time until they come.
If not, we will just kill time until they come. That's right. All right, where to begin? Hold on. All right, original anime movie Mikyu no Shiori. It's getting a movie for January 2026. One day, high school student Shiori Meizawa's phone suddenly breaks, and when she comes to, she finds herself alone in a strange, empty version of Yokohama. Even more unsettling, her social media account is posting photos of her that she doesn't remember taking. Trapped in the mysterious world, Shiori must figure out what's going on and how to find a way back. So she's trapped in her phone?
That's crazy. That's creepy when you think about it. Imagine your phone posting pictures that you aren't like authorizing. Oh boy, that's scary.
All of a sudden it's swastika Nazi stuff.
No, I have none of that on my phone. I'm thinking more so.
Yeah, they're just gonna post them for you,
bro. How often? Like how much can you say like, oh, my phone got hacked before they're like, yeah, you're just a racist fuck.
It's like, man, this cock is huge. Oh wait, it's mine. Second one, my Führer, and the other one, man, living up in Florida.
Bro. Fourth picture, it's dock somebody's house.
Exactly. Pretty much.
Run up in here with his big black dick.
There you go. Exactly. Let's see. Monogatari series off season and monster season has a new series in production, so I guess it's gonna be their season 2. No further details on what that's really going to be like. I think Chris was the only one that watched this. So he'll be happy. He'll be happy.
Which show? Monogatari?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many because
I know so many different ones, but this one's off season monster season, which I don't think you watched.
Okay.
Gates season 2 is officially announced after 15 years, 10 years.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah, the last time was summer 2016. So there we go.
Not even watching anime back then.
Yep, and I did not watch that. Apothecary Diaries sequel has been announced after the season 2 finale.
Why is it a sequel? A sequel means like 2, doesn't it?
It could mean it's like they don't know what it is. Like it's going to be like a movie, maybe an OVA, maybe season 3.
Okay.
Yes, they just don't know what it is yet. Next up, the manga. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. It's getting a TV anime.
Sounds like my life.
Yoki died in a traffic accident and was reborn in a fantasy world. However, instead of being the hero of legends, he ended up reincarnated into an overpowered demon. Having no desires to become the demon lord, he sits around in the demon lord's castle as a random low-ranked guardian. One day, the hero's party comes to his, and on a whim, he knocks out the entire hero party. Healing up the hero party and then preparing to send them back to town, he notices the female priest and falls in love at first sight. I'm probably going to.
That's a pass.
Yeah. Cyberpunk Edge Runner sequel is officially in production.
But David's dead.
That's what the creator said. He wants people to suffer because he is from Poland, and people from Poland are, to his words, miserable. So he wants us to be as miserable. They want us to be as miserable as he is.
So when was the last time they were unmiserable? 1938?
That's probably where it started.
39 is when it started.
And it's like, where was that smile? It's gone. But yeah, no release date as of yet. It looks like it's gonna be an anthology type of thing, like different characters, different stories. At least bring Becca back.
Who?
Becca, the midget one, with the gun crazy one that got stomped on.
She wasn't all that like. I wasn't all that impressed with Becca. Like she was a great character, but it's all about Lucy.
Yeah, if she comes back, yeah, we'll see.
It's all about the other girl. What was the blue girl that died? Like
Becca. That's Becca.
Was that her? I thought it was another girl.
Kiwi was the other one.
Kiwi. I'm thinking. Oh wait, no, Becca. Oh yeah. I'm thinking. I confused.
The little girl was Becca.
Oh no,
first stack. Yeah,
I'm Kiwi. I'm Team Kiwi.
Okay, but light novel. The villainess is adored by the crown prince of the neighboring kingdom. On the day before her downfall, Lady Tiara Lapis Clementine recalls that she is in an otome game that she had once played in a former life. She used to adore the main love interest, Prince Hard Knights Lapis Lazuli Lacrimus. Say that 3 times fast. But unfortunately, she was not reincarnated as a heroine. She's reincarnated, but rather his worst enemy, the villainous fiance. At the graduation ceremony, without blinking an eye, Hard Knights condemns Tiara Rose for alleged crimes, breaks off his engagement, and proclaims the heroine Akari as his new bride-to-be. No matter whether Tiara Rose is innocent, he banishes her from the kingdom. But before her sentence can be carried out, a shocking figure appears. Aquastide Marine Forest, a prince of a powerful neighboring country, has been harboring feelings for Tiara Rose for quite some time and announces his intentions to marry her. All these mouthful of words, or all these.
Sounds like a pass.
Yeah, probably.
All that.
Demons of the Shadow Realm is getting a TV anime. It's the same person that created Full Metal Alchemist, so that's an automatic. In an isolated village, 2 twins were born, separated by day and night. It is years later, and while the older brother Yuru has become a hunter of animals, his sister Asa has been locked away in a cage, ordered to perform a special duty that prohibits her from meeting more than a few select individuals. On an otherwise inconspicuous day, a group of armed men riding in helicopters, referred to as dragons by the citizens, assaults the village in search of Yuru, killing every adult on sight. When Yuru attempts to meet up with Asa and flee, he finds a dead body instead. On top of that, the person who killed her claims to be Yuru's twin sister. Before the woman can catch him, Yuru is rescued by a man named Dara, an outsider who frequently visits the village. However, it is not long before the two are cornered. In a last-ditch effort, Dara makes Yuru give a gift to the deity of the village, summoning a pair of daemons whose existence is bound to reveal the truth behind these chaotic events. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch this. No release date yet. I'm going to assume next year. Look, it even looks like Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist, so that's great.
Oh God!
Like I'm talking about the blonde hair in the face, kind of like you can tell if you look at it, it's like a Full Metal spinoff.
Oh yeah, Ed's the one that gets turned into a fucking dog. That's right.
No, the other one. No, that's Al.
Oh, that's Al. I didn't watch FMA. I just know that everyone loves the father.
Oh, Hohenheim, yeah, everyone loves him.
Father of the year.
Father of the year, exactly. Oh no, you're talking about Tucker. No, he's funny. He's funny. I thought you were talking about their dad.
No, I'm talking about Tucker.
Oh, sure, Tucker. Yeah, no, he's funny. He's a great guy.
Yeah, you would give Christian a run for his money.
He did nothing wrong. The Vermilion Mask is getting also anime adaptation. The Mask brings calamity. The Mask revels in slaughter. The Mask has a will of its own. Penne. A traveling mask merchant possesses the ability to craft mysterious masks that gives its wearers unique powers. In a city shrouded in an eerie atmosphere, he encounters Sona, a mysterious young girl. As revelations unfold and inner conflicts arise, a young boy takes his first steps forward. Immerse yourself in a thrilling mask battle fantasy. Maybe. We'll see.
It's a maybe.
Season 2 of Black Clover is officially announced.
I don't know why the fuck it's season 2.
Because it was just ongoing. It's like One Piece. There's still one
It's like
season.
One Piece. It's like fucking like Boruto. It's like Naruto.
Yep.
I hate that.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's coming back sometime next year. Let's go.
I love the show. I just hate the.
I know you hate Asta. You hate his yelling.
No, I'm talking about the season clature.
Oh,
nomenclature, the season clature. No, I like Black Clover. I think Noelle's a bitch, but when she gets over being a bitch, she's a great character. Asuka's annoying as fuck, but he's gotten better because he's more serious. Gouch is just still a fucking piece of shit. I hate him. I just want him to die. That sister fucker Warner. He needs to die. And I like everybody else.
all right. Last one, light novel, The 100 Times the Charm. She was executed 99 times, so how did she unlock Super Love Mode?
Super what mode?
Super Love Mode.
And she was executed 99 times, you said.
Yes. Alfina is falsely accused of plotting to assassinate Saint Debonair. Time rewinds every time she's executed for a crime she didn't commit. But with the cruel Saint Debonair against her, the same fate awaits Alfina 99 times in a row, death by decapitation. But something different happens the 100th time around. Just as Alfina is preparing herself for yet another execution, she discovers that she can hear people's true feelings and that everyone secretly loves her. Can Alfina take advantage of her newfound ability and sidestep her fate at the guillotine?
Pass.
And she? I don't know.
Chris can let me know, because that's a pass for me.
Yeah, he will probably watch that. There is no Jujutsu Kaisen updates. As of now, this is currently in production. There's no release dates.
Right.
I believe that is it for now, because other than that, it was just trailers for Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, all the fun things.
Bond. The best thing about Bond, Matt, I found out, by the way, because I was trying to hype you up in the chat about it. Bond, for those who don't know, Bond is a original anime mini movie that is made by a UK YouTuber that lives in Japan named Garnt, Gig UK. I follow him, and I was so excited to see he made his own fucking anime. I found out that he made a story that would be about 40 minutes long, and because it's expensive as fuck to make an anime, it got cut into 20 minutes. So it'll be basically the equivalent of one anime episode, and it'll be on YouTube for free sometime in like fall.
All right, very good. We will definitely be watching that. We will cover that when it comes out.
Yes.
I found a couple more.
Oh.
No synopsis yet, but one, Tatami Manga Cafe Life ecchi manga is officially getting anime adaptations.
Yay, ecchi!
It's not a lesbian romance. Calm down.
As long as it's not a robot that doesn't know anything about sex and a boy that doesn't want to like not fuck the robot, even though he's horny.
And that still annoys me.
That's the bottom bar, I think, at this stage of ecchi. That and Peter Grill. Peter Grill is
Descendants of a Bookworm Part 3, or Season 4 essentially, will premiere spring 2026.
Nice.
So hooray for that. Wistoria, Wand and Sword is official for 2026.
Yes.
Yeah, you're the only one excited.
I am. Why isn't it? Wistoria was so good.
It was just it was fine.
Not for me. I gave it
Netflix confirmed the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is being held hostage.
Yes, it is.
Till September 7th for us in the United States.
For someone who has too many anime this season, am happy.
I'm pissed because this one I was looking forward to the most, or one of those.
I sympathize with you guys. So we'll count it for fall.
Or they're going to release them all at once on September 7th, like whatever, to catch up. I don't know. There's no details, and there's no subtitles yet. So,
hope they don't. I hope it comes out in fall.
But we got a trailer from Mushoku Tensei Season 3, which will also come out in 2026.
Eris is back.
That's right, baby. Fist of the North Star is also 2026, and by God, it looks awful.
It looks awful?
It looks like Berserk 2016.
And I heard that was awful.
Yeah, and I'm disappointed because I was actually looking forward to this for...
Everyone talks about how amazing the original is, so I was looking forward to seeing it.
And another one nobody asked for, Record Ragnarok Season 3 in December. No one... Who keeps greenlighting this?
You have to admit, at least Season 2 is better than Season 1.
Yeah, because of Jack the Ripper, that's it. I don't give a shit about...
No, I thought overarching was way better.
Yeah. No, it's always Jack the Ripper.
The rose is off the bloom for you, my friend.
Yeah, it's the past. I don't care anymore. It made me stop reading the manga. I'm just so annoyed.
Aww.
Reincarnated as a Sword, Season 2 is official for 2026. I'm excited for that one. Bleach will finally end its final core, and also in 2026.
But wait, Tite announced that he's making a spin-off.
I don't care.
It's not over.
I still don't care.
It's not over till the fat lady that's already dead sings.
I mean, good for them, I guess. Sugar Rune is also getting an anime adaptation. That one I'm probably gonna watch.
Is there a synopsis?
No, because this was all during the Anime Expo and no one posted shit.
So how do you say I'm gonna probably watch it?
It looks nice.
Lots of things look nice.
I'm going by the visual, so we'll see. Is that it? Oh, I guess Tokyo Ghoul is getting a season 1 compilation movie in theaters.
Meh.
Yeah, I can give two shits about
I wanted to give Tokyo Ghoul a shot, and then literally for the first 3 episodes, all fucking Kaneki did was vomit. And I was like, I don't care, and I don't want to see this or hear this. So, pass.
Yeah. But also Sergeant Frog, anime film, summer 2026.
Now
I have not. Yes, now we're done. Now I'm going to stop looking.
all right.
But yeah, that is it. And now we are going to do. We're going to do some of our reviews. Technically, two.
I was like, I didn't watch. I mean, I watched Witch Watch. I can give a singular review for Witch Watch.
You can do that real quick.
I didn't like I didn't like episode 14. Realistically, the first half was. You know what I didn't like about it? It was really confusing because the episode starts off as if you're watching a completely random anime. Literally, the first I think 7 minutes of the show is just some random fucking anime, and then it goes like once it like hits like a crescendo, it goes to like credits, and then it shows basically that the whole like our normal characters are just watching TV. They watched one episode of the anime. They're really hyped over the anime. But the first 7 minutes of the show, I literally backed out like 3-4 times. I watch it on Netflix. I went to Crunchyroll and was like, is there a glitch? Is there something wrong with this fucking like episode? What the fuck? And then as I kept watching it, they were just watching TV. That royally frustrated me. I was aggravated. The second half of the episode wasn't so bad though. Basically, we have our manga artist and our sensei who's an otaku, and they have like basically a long-winded like conversation. Which, by the way, it's really weird because they share a friendship, but their friendship, it's just it comes off a little funny. I'll say that. I'm not going to insinuate anything because nothing probably happens, but it just comes off a little funny. But in any case, basically the manga artist wants to make her own manga, and so she makes her own manga. She gives it to the sensei. The sensei, as a major otaku, is able to really like analyze it, but she doesn't want to hurt her feelings. So she gives her like some like light, like some light praise and things of that nature. And she goes on to her students' SMS, right, her social medias, and basically as her social media, which the student already knows that she has like this major fan that always likes her stuff and gives her good feedback. She writes an essay of critique after she posts it online, and then the next day, basically, the student confronts the sensei, and it was like, "You're that person online, aren't you?" And she freaks out. She's like, "Oh my god, how did you know?" And she's like, "I know you try to hide. You try not to like be so open with your otaku-ness, but it's okay. You should embrace it." And she's like, okay, yeah, you're right. And then she's like, thank you, story maker. And she's like, what? And she's like, yeah. She's like, all your points made sense and I can't do them. So you're going to write my story and I'm just going to focus on making the art. And we're going to make our own manga together. Student, teacher, manga. And that's the episode ends with like them like being happy. And then you see all the fucking main characters from Witch Watch. They come on fucking Nico's broom and they're like, we didn't do anything today. Credits. Literally, which was kind of funny. Literally was like, we didn't do anything today. Whoop. End episode. I didn't, like I said, it was just meh by when it was all said and done.
It was just meh.
It was meh for Witch Watch, yeah.
Alrighty. Alright. I got a couple. I could do a couple. Why not? We're gonna do Lord of the Mysteries. Klein and the Nighthawks are looking for the notebook. For the antagonist notebook, and to do this, they call one of the artifacts, and these artifacts have classes, like depending on like danger stuff like that for when you use it. And this artifact is a scary clown puppet, but like you gotta do like a certain gesture to like kind of like ward it off, like that make you seem like you're a target. Because this thing likes to attack humans. You can only control it for so long that when it goes on its own, it's going to go on a rampage. And since Klein hasn't seen this clown before, so this little puppet face is getting closer and closer.
Creepy and creepier.
Oh yeah, it's very creepy.
I saw the fucking picture that you had posted. That bitch was creepy.
No, that wasn't the clown puppet. That was the clown villain.
Ah.
Yeah, and that one was looking for the puppet to help them find the notebook. Because apparently this notebook, when it goes in people, it turns into Really fucked up creature.
You don't say.
Like, goddamn. Like, all right. So they're trying to stop that. And this one lady, I don't know her name quite yet. I believe her name is Trissy. She's like,
Not to
and
be
she
confused with pussy.
Trissy.
BUSSY.
Oh God, stop it! Now that's your Yuri apparently, but
No.
no, she was able to ward it off. Like this creature that's in the notebook, and as they're trying to get the notebook, when everyone's bloodied and injured, now we've seen this clown character,
And it's
and
creepy.
that was the creepy one, and he does not hold back with a gun.
With a gun.
They can shoot. They shoot in this.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, it's like Victorian era, those pistols.
Oh, like late 1700s.
Yeah. It's like those.
Like the Faifas.
Yeah,
They're like the Faifas.
they're the vapors. But and this clown could also get into their minds to like warp up their stuff, and he tried to do it to Klein, but Klein, it did not work on Klein because of his different powers. Because he went into the gray fog. I don't know if you remember that from when I talked about episode 1. So that's why we're trying to figure like why was he affected? I guess because he was in the gray fog. So that fucked up the clown a little bit, and Klein just shoots him in the head.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. And as he's grabbing the notebook, you see the clown, but the bullet like behind it like a jump scare. But no, he's actually dead.
Rip.
Yeah. So,
Rip clown.
yep. So they got the notebook, so now they're gonna see what secrets they're gonna have for this. And now this is where it's gonna be where it's gonna slow down. Because again, the producers wanted them to do the clown fight in 3 episodes, and now that happened, they can slow down a little bit now. So that's good. And yeah, someone was complaining, like, why are they not like explain everything right away? It's called mysteries, Lord of the mysteries. These mysteries are gonna keep going. You can't
Make me come now.
like they're not one and done. Get a hooker.
Make me come now.
Pretty much. Impatient motherfuckers. All right, moving on. And Shirley. There was. Hold on. I gotta get the character description up. Computer stuff freezing up on me. Okay, that was last week. Anne and Diana are visiting this old woman. What is her name?
Bitch McGee.
Is it Miss Evans? I don't know. Hold on. We got time. They're not here yet.
What? No. I just realized that one of my shows that came out today dropped 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah?
Mika Dono sisters, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Anne and Diana got lost in the woods, and they found Echo Lodge, where they are introduced to Miss Lavender and her helper, Charlotta the Fourth. And they're just... And since Miss Lavender essentially lives by herself, like she has like a lot of stories and all this, so Anne's very interested. And it's more of like trying to figure out like what happened to her back then. She had a lover. She had an engagement. And Stefan, was basically he married someone else. What you call it? They had a fight, and Miss Lavender could not apologize. So she was just stubborn to the point where Stefan kind of left, like, fine, I'm gonna do my own life. But now Miss Lavender regrets it. She kind of wants to see Stefan one more time. And coincidentally, one of Anne's students is the son of Stefan. So he's been hanging out with Miss Lavender and wants to basically reunite with Stefan, like catch up. Apparently, they still have feelings for each other.
Well, all right.
Yeah, because he's a widow because his wife died.
That would make sense.
Yep.
Logic.
So are they gonna get married? I don't know.
You'll find out next week.
Yeah, I'll find out Saturday. Yeah.
Well, all right.
But and I know they're gonna start the Redmond College arc soon. I think this will be after this, and then we'll have. We've got 10 more episodes right now.
Ah.
All right. Now we can go. Taco P.
Oh God, it's just gonna get worse.
It will get worse because we put where we left off. It's like, well, I prevented her getting stabbed in the eye for telling someone, say, hey, Shizuka's gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're at the day where Shizuka took the dog for a walk.
Yep.
And right on schedule. What's her name? Maria?
Marina.
Marina's there. She's beating up Shizuka in front of the dog. It's like, oh, it's the dog. What are you going to do? And of course, Chappie fights her. She just holds her arm out.
Fuck that bitch.
Like, oh no, a dog is biting a minor. Oh no. So the pound.
I really wish the dog would have made it worthwhile and like just bit her throat. I don't care that she's suffering.
I'm not like, it's not, you gotta like train that shit.
To bite its throat. I wish I wish Shizuka would put all of her strength into having her bite that bitch in the throat.
But because of this, the pound takes the dog away. So Taco P's like, wait, I'll go back in time. We can stop this. And then again, happened again.
Let's not go to the park.
Guess what? She's around the corner of the building.
Let's go to the other side of town.
I'm surprised she's here. So basically, it's no matter what happens, this is meant to happen. It's going to happen.
Taco P rewrites time a good like 5-6 times legitimately.
Yeah, and Marina knows every single time. So basically, like the dog's gonna get caught no matter what.
And we find out as like the 5th or 6th time happened, Marina's like, a good thing I went out searching for this dog.
Yep. So basically, trying to figure out like where they're going. It's like, I'm gonna follow. So the pound takes it away, and we finally see Shizuka's mother. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, they're just gonna give it to your father. In my head, I'm like, bullshit.
No.
Like
and her mom is so fucking just too.
And of course she gets picked up by her pimp or next clients, and just
Bro, like, it really makes me feel like Shizuka is like the child of like what's it called, an accident pregnancy. Like it's just some random fucker got her like knocked up while she was a fucking escort. She decided, I'm tired of having abortions, or maybe by some miracle doesn't like or believe in them.
Shizuka's an abortion
and they're like, ugh, you fucking crotch goblin. What? Fuck. All right, I guess you can exist.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, you can walk home, right, sweetie? Okay, I know it's dark and late. You can get mugged by someone, but you can walk home. Okay, you're 8, maybe 9. I don't know your age. Just go walk home.
I'm gonna go get fucked and make us
exactly. I'm gonna get some dick, as they say.
And hopefully, actually no. And she got mad. She's like, oh, that means he probably won't come over.
Yes.
It would be better. I wish it would be better if we found out that Shizuka's mom was like a gold digger and was like, and knew the circumstance and was just like ripping this fucker off of her money.
Unfortunately not.
No, unfortunately.
But Takabe promised Shizuka that yeah, we'll get your dog back. I'm going to make you smile. Just be patient with me. We're going to make this happen. He's like, all right, but I'm gonna grab that ribbon if you lie to me. It's gonna happen.
Ribbon-chan, come.
Yes, Ribbon-chan. Yes, I'm gonna grab it from you, and I'm not only gonna use it on myself. I'm gonna use it on you too. Just know that.
I guess she could use it as a weight, couldn't she?
What?
I guess she could use Taco P as a weight.
Probably, yeah. So they're trying to figure out where the dad is, but they don't know where.
He's still getting milk.
Yep. So still getting coffee and cigarettes.
Yep.
And Marina, of course, the big die capital letters on Shizuka's desk. Is like, hey, I need to talk to you after school. It's about Chappie. You're gonna be there. I know you will. Otherwise, you're gonna ignore me.
And she's just freaking the fuck out.
Yep. Naoki was trying to talk to Shizuka, like, hey, like, like, do you need to talk? He's like, no. Don't try to be my friend. You have plenty of time. And no, basically.
Naoki's the best character on the show.
He's definitely gonna have a role.
I'm waiting for it. I can't wait for that.
Yeah. But they go in the woods. Out of the corner of the eye, you spot him. Shia LaBeouf. No, it's
Shia
LaBeouf. It's Shia LaBeouf.
Just do it!
Lurking in the shadows.
Kill it!
Shia LaBeouf.
Do it!
But no, Maria. Wait, you never heard that song?
I feel like I have.
It's fucking great. But Marina brings her into the woods, and of course goes, "Your dog's dead. Your dog's died. He's dead." Like no. He's like Terry Funk. Hey Foley, your wife's a whore. Hey Foley, your dog is dead. Hey Shizuka, your mom's a whore.
Shizuka,
He's a sissy. This guy starts kicking it.
You're making me laugh at such a fucking depressing fucking show. You sound like this.
I gotta.
I know you need to fucking do it. Otherwise, you're just gonna sit there and just be like,
yes. Yeah, she's beating up, and Takabe's just watching. Like, let's watch on yonder while this 9-year-old's getting bricked and beat the shit out of. That's true.
In all seriousness, he's freaked the fuck out seeing her.
Yeah, he's scared because he's like a stab in the eye.
Yeah, he was like a stab in the eye by this bitch.
So all of a sudden, it's like, I have to do something or else she's going to die here. I will save you. Just with the camera.
Did he hit her or did she run into it?
Oh, he hit her.
And it looks like he hit her with a brick.
Yeah, that is a strong camera.
Bro, it's like the CRTs of cameras.
Yep, and blood on her head, like spewing down. The camera's busted. They can't go back in time anymore unless it's fixed or someone gives them new cameras. And
Marina is dead as fuck.
And then fucking Takabe's like, oh shit, what did I do? What are we doing? And then Shizuka for the first time smiles in this timeline.
She is elated that this
yes, all my problems are gone. She's dead. Oh, thank you, Takabe. You are the best.
And that's how you know she's a fourth grader, because she ignored the fact that there are probably security cameras that watched them go into the woods together in the first place. And they didn't even cover up the body.
Nope, they just left it there.
They just left the body there.
You think being home alone for so long, you just watch a couple of YouTube videos saying, maybe throw in the lake or something, river.
They should have just taken Ribbon Chan. Yeah. Hung her up on a tree, made it look like she just offed herself.
Yeah, but either way.
Didn't wash the corpse or anything, just left it there.
Yep. Or is she dead now? Probably dead. I don't know. Now
come back somehow, somewhere.
Now Shizuka, is she gonna go crazy like Miranda? Because oh man, she's dead. I could do it to the people that.
I don't think she's gonna turn into a serial killer.
No, she won't be a serial. She'll make Takabe kill him. Like if you want, hey Takabe, you want me to smile? You can kill them too, maybe. Maybe please, pretty please.
Other 4th-year-old girls.
But Takabe is naive. He doesn't know what's right or wrong. He kicked off his own planet. He's kicked out.
He did get kicked off of his own planet for reasons we don't know yet.
Yeah, probably because he's a psychopath.
Or he's really, really, really stupid.
Yep, we are definitely seeing that here. So we'll find out. We'll find out what is going to happen next, because that will be the halfway point.
Thank God.
Yep.
Imagine if this was 12 episodes. Imagine if this was 24 episodes.
No, again, it was only 12 chapters. They weren't going to stretch it out.
I guess you could do a chapter
an episode.
chapter and episode. Anime original fillings.
Yep.
Oh my god.
But all right, finally, our main event review wise.
Before you get to the main event review wise, at least with Summer Pockets, was this week's episode a good episode in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay. I did see she wakes up.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be more.
With another girl?
No. Well, it still involves that family.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, Apothecary, our last finale.
This is the doozy.
Picking up where that off, Jinshi was trying to look at Mao's Mars, and of course she woke up like, "Hey, what are you trying to do there?"
Entayaro. Nani etendaro.
He's just being oblivious, like, no, I'm checking. Are you okay? I'm tired.
I just want to kiss your bruises and make them go
Yeah,
away.
I just want to do something. I just want to cuddle. It's like, so why are you in this room? Like, I was told to watch over them.
No, she's like, I chose to watch over them.
Yeah, well, for what happened, yeah, but
Yeah.
we'll get to that. Yeah, so she says she leaves it up to me, and I don't know what she meant. So she probably figured like she probably gave him the medicine or something.
No,
Because they should have been buried.
No, so they were gonna, because of all like what happened with the whole plot, they were just gonna leave the dead there. They were gonna just throw them in some fucking like ditch somewhere. She mentioned the kids did nothing wrong. No. She specifically, they say the kids did nothing wrong. I want to give them a proper burial, and so they allowed her to like be ahead of that, to give the kids a proper burial because they did nothing wrong. They were just children of an unfortunate circumstance.
Yeah.
So she wanted them to die with like officially with dignity, you know.
Yeah. In this little whatever, the wheel wagon or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna transport them to wherever the fuck they're going, and then she'd find a nice little space.
Bury them like on the way home, or probably at the graveyard where they're gonna go back home,
or the village. Yeah.
Yeah. But so Jesus is like, well, I guess cat's on the bag.
Yeah, you don't say, bro.
Yeah, but we'll get to that later. And he's like, you should get some rest. Like, and he asked about the scars.
I was trying to, but you came in and you woke me up with you trying to touch me inappropriately.
I meant like look at Jinchi scars. Like,
no, I was like, I was going backwards.
Yeah.
Like, you should get some rest.
You look good like this.
You look like a man.
Yeah, that's like you got battle scars. That's what.
Yeah,
you no longer this. Oh my God, he's beautiful.
Imagine he told her, "I don't smell bitch anymore."
No. I mean, yeah, he killed the couple. He
He did.
So he's a man in that regard, I guess.
Can you imagine like what that would be like as like in living in that era where you can kill somebody and be like, all right, and you just go on with your day. That's it.
I'm sure the soldiers there are like that.
I'm pretty sure they are. They're just like,
they totally are.
Honey, what did you do today? I slit somebody's throat in a battle.
I killed the fisherman.
Yeah.
Was it ours? No. Okay.
How's Sarah doing in math?
Oh, she got a B. Well,
she's next.
In my office. You're not Bijan, you Asian. Don't do it.
That's a good one too.
Yes. But no, Jinshi's being pretty flirty now. Like he was about to go in, lean in, kiss. He's like, I thought you were tired. Like, I got 30 minutes.
He's like, I could go all night.
I could go a half hour before I pass out, basically.
And Mao's like, what does he mean by that?
Yep. Like,
and she flashes back to when he was like on top of her and she was about to thought she was about to get like her virginity taken and shit.
But who cockblocks him even?
The children.
Yep. The one of the when they were buried in is moving. You know, if you were fake dead in the wouldn't you suffocate being there for like hours?
No, because of the resuscitation drug. I mean, they threw what's
them being wrapped up.
You could be wrapped up and have because you got to think like it. That's not like a really like thick material.
I know, but still though, like it would look like it was like in line to buy. Like I don't think it'll last like a couple hours in there.
Well, the closer you get to something, you can still breathe as long as you control your breathing.
But they're fake dead. They're playing dead.
Not playing dead. I mean, they threw the bitch in the coffin, and she was in the coffin for how many hours?
I got to say, like you would not last hours, maybe days.
This just happened.
All right.
It just happened. So they had the resuscitation drug. They died. They're basically going. It's overnight. So they're still in the overnight night of that, and they woke up. So that's why they're moving because they're like, oh shit, I'm stuck.
Yeah,
oh shit, I'm breathing. So it was now if they had if no one was in there, like if Mao Mao or Jinshi were not there, I'm sure they all would have suffocated to death. You're probably right. But because Mao Mao was in there and they just started moving, that's why she started ripping away at everybody's fucking claw.
And I know they gotta hype up this drug. I know.
Is there such thing about that in real life?
I don't know.
Or is it just like a anime specific fantasy drug?
We'll look it up. We'll look it up later. But what you call it? Surye's little elixir thing worked. And Gao Shun opens the door. Like, hey, quick! They like, what's up? Like, I need this. We need water, food. Keep them warm.
In the fucking freezing thing, yeah.
Yeah, they like, keep them warm. Like we need to get them warm.
Yes.
And only the one kid did not wake up yet.
Our main kid.
Yep, because he just downed that drink like it was fucking soda.
No, he was forced to.
No, he did with a smile on his face. Like, yeah, I got it.
No, he didn't do it that way. He was the last person to fucking take the drink, and he was skeptical of the drink in the first place.
Yeah, but again, and then he smiled like, candy.
Yeah, you can't make jokes about this one.
I can't.
It doesn't.
I will.
It doesn't hit.
I will.
Doesn't hit the same like Takapi, bro.
Okay, like.
It's not Downfall, where they have the fucking cyanide and they go.
Okay, that's funny. See them choking. Oh.
And you talk about me. I'm like, I don't like little children unless they're docile. And you're making fun of little children being fucking given drugs that might have fucking killed them.
Yes.
But yet, if I did that, if Anya's like, oh my god, like fucking Anya drank acid.
I know you mean it. I'm kidding.
No, I would not mean that. Just because I don't like Anya doesn't mean I want to see her get fucking drowned in acid.
You just want to punch her like a fucking football. You're waiting for the field goal.
There's plenty of children I think that people want to punch.
But anyway, moving on. They're going back home, but Mama she's kicked out. Like you're being her area is now gone. Shoo. Yeah, like you're an official apothecary, but get out of here. Get out.
Yeah. We'll keep your dad, but fuck off.
We'll keep your dad because he's actually good at what he does, but you
woman.
Yeah, you didn't call dibs in your room, and you were gone for so long that we thought you were gone, so we had to make space. So,
she's got 2 kids now, bro.
Yeah, take care of you. And then she read a letter from Jalen because she left.
Shalan,
Mama came back. Yep.
Yeah, she got what's it called? Hired to be some sort of masseuse or something, I think.
Yep, she's got a job. She's gonna use the teachings she was taught.
But there were 2 letters, Matt.
What was the other one?
The other one was to what's it called? Shisui.
Yeah, because she's dead too. She got shot.
And they can't find her body.
Yep. Buried in the snow, maybe in the avalanche. So
we'll find it in spring.
Yeah. So we'll find it in spring. It'll be a skeleton, but we can find it.
We can give it a burial.
Yeah. Even though the snow ain't good enough.
They're like, no matter how much snow we dug, we couldn't find this bitch.
No. But the first time, Mao shed a tear.
Yes.
Like she finally made friends.
Her ovaries finally kicked in.
Yeah. And the one kid, he finally woke up, and Mao, of course, took him in. Well, I guess the old lady did, essentially.
The old lady did, yeah. Basically, the reason why they did that is because the other five kids, they explained the other five kids woke up and they were all forced to stay in the palace. The reason why the sixth kid, our main kid, was shunted away from them is because of the fact that he lost his memory. The only thing he remembered is like part of his name.
Yep.
So they changed his name slightly, and they kept him away from the palace, and they sent him with Mao and the old lady, and the Baba.
But we're not done yet because we have a visitor.
Jinshi-sama!
Jinshi, and he's like, I've come to, like, but first he's been tired, he's been overworked, he's going back to being Jinshi, the eunuch.
And he's got added responsibility now that his secret's out that he's the crown prince.
Yeah, but yeah, only Mao and like the higher ups know, yeah.
No, it's announced.
Oh, they announced the announcement, okay.
Yeah, they had basically after all the events happen, Mao gets kicked out, and then they have a celebration in their palace, right? They have like a festival type thing where they announce the crown prince. So that's why like the secret's out now, because now everybody knows that.
Yeah, now everyone knows who I am. You figure like Larkin gets all the credit. Yeah, that means all Larkin.
That fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Or the other Lahan, the apprentice or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But they're just like, well, I gotta talk to you. It's like, well, I did want to talk to you about this, but I guess I can't anymore. Where's your hairpin? I gave it to my friend. She said she'll give it back to me.
Hopefully.
To her. Like, well, you gotta make it to me in a different way.
I have this illness, and like my lower body, it randomly gets hard.
My rivets. Let's
ribbit.
My Mao getting PTSD again.
Bud. Wise.
Yep. And as he gets her, he's about to gets cop up again by the kid. And no.
Bro, Jinshi has fucking blue balls at this stage.
Yeah. So he just stays on Mamao's lap. Like, no, I'm staying here.
Face first on crotch. Knock the fuck out.
I'm whiffing the poison.
I'm whiffing the poison. Oh no.
But no, he
that's
he
1700s pussy too, bro. So that's not delectable at all.
Yeah. And so then now Jinshi just passed out, and I was like, what am I gonna do with this guy?
As she continues to make her fucking apothecary.
Yeah, it's like, if I can stay here, I'm just gonna do my work.
Yep.
But we're not done yet. There is an after credit.
Yes, there is.
We go. There's a little marketplace going on by the sea. Nice trick, like that. Nice jewelry, trinkets, all the thing. But there's one woman goes up to the person that's selling jade.
Yes.
So is that real jade? Yes. Like, I don't have cash, but how about a trade?
What do you got, poor woman?
And she pulls out the silver hairpin. Like, oh shit, where'd you get this? Like, you got a deal? You got a deal? And she's alive!
Yeah, basically it takes a while, but they do reveal her face. And yes,
she's
sweet. She's alive. She made it to the port.
Yeah, she gave herself a different name.
Yeah, she did give herself a different name.
Was it Mao?
I think it might be Mao, yeah. Mao
something, like Mao Shu or something like that?
No, I think I might be Mao. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, Tao Mao. Sorry.
Tao Mao.
And
not Xiao Mao, not Mao Mao. Tao Mao.
Alrighty, and I like this season. I like that a lot. I'm not going to grade because we got awards.
I was literally going to say I'm going to withhold all thoughts until the awards.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I like that a lot, and now I can't wait for the rest. Can't wait for the season.
Did you see, by the way, the new at Universal Japan? They have like a character show involving Jinshi and Mao.
Ooh, nice.
And they act so like it's dubbed over, but so it's basically they're done on facials. So like the things are dubbed over, so they're just talking like their voice acting. like voice, like lip acting, whatever you want to call it, like, you know, but they're not actually lip syncing. They're lip syncing to the voices,
Right.
but the facials are everything. The Mao Mao and the Jinshi's tall as fuck, right? Really good looking Japanese man, and then they managed to get a little demure like Japanese woman, and her facials are everything when they come up with the different things. It's really good. I'll find the video and send it to you. It was cute, bro. And I was like, oh my god, I wish they would do that here.
Oh, that would be cool. But yes, our two cohorts should be here. They're not here yet. So, what do we want to talk about?
So, what do you want to talk about?
I'm not looking forward to Evolution because I regrettably volunteered.
Oh, you stupid bastard!
I couldn't do anything Saturday, so
yeah.
Yeah, I work and I got a camp day that night, so
yeah.
So I was like, but I don't know if to watch along or and after I hope to watch along or something because I really don't want to watch this, but I gotta be good. I gotta help out some people.
Yeah, I get it. I'm excited to see you in a week and a half, buddy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
11 days.
It's gonna be a slight change from when I pick you up because I'm supposed to meet up with people early afternoon. But once I'm done with that, I will pick you up.
Okay, so what time are we thinking?
I don't know yet. Yeah, I'll tell you on that day.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go to the city to watch a Broadway. I don't know what Broadway, but I think the plan is for us to go to the city to watch Broadway.
What day?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday? Nice.
Yeah. So
nice.
Saturday we'll probably go to like some sort of diner or cafe or something in the city, and then go do that.
Nice. But I'm excited. I'm excited to hang out with you. I'm excited to watch the show. I'm hoping it's good. Santana or Riot.
Santana or Riot. That is for sure.
Yep.
Don't forget my glasses.
Yeah, I will put them in my car the day before I leave.
Subarashi.
Yeah, because I didn't put any stuff in my new car yet. So I know where it is though. It's in a box.
And then knowing your luck, the cat would like fuck with the box.
No. It's
or my luck.
No, it's somewhere else. But yeah, no. But no, you will get it back. Don't worry.
So many outfits I could have worn with those glasses.
Oh.
I wish you liked those type of sunglasses. I'd be like, oh, there you go, Christmas gift.
I don't know. I did not look good in them. I look like the douchebag in shades. As he is acoustic guitar to go with it.
Excuse me. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I have a guitar, but
yeah. I've got AEW in the background right now. FTR is talking to Christian Cage.
Oh God, which one of them has a dead father?
I don't know. I think they're just cutting a heel promo because Stokely's talking.
I'm gonna bet cash for the Glock.
It's so wild that Nick Wayne's mom is taller than everybody on the set.
That's sad.
Nick Wayne's mom she's even slightly taller than Christian.
And here's guest number 1, the Hoshi of hosts, Sean Raku.
Yo, there is no way I beat Chris here. Like, I'm just not accepting.
You did.
Like, oh, well, that's not a shot against him. I'm just really shocked that that's how it worked out. But
I know one stop was an hour and a half ago.
No. Okay.
Well, hopefully, God forbid, he hasn't gotten into a car accident or anything.
No.
Hopefully, he has not been truck cooned.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to him.
No truck coons here.
No, do that later.
Matt, what would you do if I legit got truck cooned?
I think you deserved it, but
you
son of a bitch.
Like, what did you do to deserve that? That's my question.
I'll pay call. I can start early.
Hey, I will erase your hard drive.
Yeah, we'll do that for you.
Yeah,
I will.
No, my hard drive is good. Erase my Google Drive.
I will erase your
the Google Drive. All right, I will
erase the Google Drive.
I will archive your sex tapes on Pornhub.
Let's not, because then you're gonna get sued for leaking all the shit.
I will get
Who's
legal
gonna be alive?
papers,
Who's
and I
gonna
will
be
give
alive?
them royalties.
Yeah, you're not gonna be alive to sue him.
It'll be under the name Rusty Shackleford.
Rusty Shackleford.
That would be some shit. I die, and then miraculously, all my sex tapes are all fucking on the internet.
The fact that you got multiple sex tapes is like,
Bro, every time I
He's
record,
dying but not dead.
oh yeah, he said he was going through it this week.
No. If you get Truckhood, I'm gonna spin a wheel to see where you got Isekai, and wherever it lands on, I'm gonna believe that's where you are.
Mm.
Matt, I remember
ReZero, redo the healer, Shield Hero,
heal.
What kind of
Konosuba, maybe.
I have to ask this. So Ethan, if God forbid, right? But what isekai would you be comfortable living in? Like, not, I ain't saying make up one. I'm saying out of all the ones you know existed, which world out of all of these isekai would you like? Oh my God! Like, not saying you be the main character, but which one of these worlds would you just like to drop into if you had to pick?
My immediate thought is Konosuba, but I'm sure there's other ones that
It'll
I've
be
seen.
just be drinking at the bar with Aqua. I think we gotta outdrink each other.
Party trick, party trick, party trick, party trick.
He would not leave that bar.
You know what isekai? No, you know what isekai I would love to live in.
What?
There's an oh my god, I've got to remember the name. It's an ecchi that I watched.
Peter Grill.
No, it's not Peter Grill. Fuck Peter Grill.
That's not even an isekai. That's just a fantasy.
Yeah, that's just an adventure.
I didn't watch it.
Let me see if I can. Let me see what the fuck
you wouldn't want to be. You wouldn't want to join Rudius' world.
I don't know. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I'd be down for that.
It would have to be like a royal. I don't want to be like a commoner. The fuck?
Hey, you going to slime, the world where slime exists. Like, you going into that world as a human, and it probably sucks. It's just like, you ain't a monster. You ain't living no cool life.
Bro, that world is destined for doom after what you can kind of deduce after season 3. That world is going to doom.
And slime? No way. They'll be fine. We ain't talking about.
No, they will be fine, but basically, they pretty much allude to the fact, and again, this isn't spoilers because I don't know officially, but they allude to the fact that they're like the previous person who got they had to like I forget, the world like ceased to exist for the last person that was as OP as Rimuru. I think that's the deduction that they want you to make. Like, the last time there was some sort of being on that world that was as OP as Rimuru, the world, like, in essence, ceased to exist.
I mean, it's like you never know. Like, I'm not with that where I don't think that type of anime is either he's gonna go home and realize, oh, this was just a dream, like Zenshu, or it's just gonna be something like, he's OP and he has enough magic to go back where he came from. It's so many. I can't pick which one I would actually be in if I had the choice. It's really, it's kind of like when I ask people, about, what would you like? Everybody always assumes if everybody always assume if they was a Saiyan that they go Super Saiyan. And I'm like, did you not watch the series? Do you see everything they had to go through to achieve that level of discipline? You think just waking up off your couch because the dragon turns you to a Saiyan, like my G, you gonna be at best, bro, you gonna be Raditz. And Raditz would be like, I think Raditz would body every MMA fighter on earth. Let's keep it clear. But
yeah,
like, bro, you wouldn't. I'm telling you, like, bro, y'all wouldn't be Goku. You be Raditz, and Raditz can beat up a lot of people. It's like Raditz wouldn't no cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like Raditz, you body everybody. What do you really need to do Super Saiyan in this world? Like, nothing. Like,
yeah. Why is it not coming up? This specific isekai ecchi.
Because you don't know the name. That's why.
No, I'm literally filtered. I filtered on the ecchi category, and I filtered on only my anime. So stuff that I've either I will watch, have watched, dropped. And I cannot for the life of me find this shit. This is 19. I'm in 2019, 2020. This came out in like 2020. Like, this came out during.
It might have been a fantasy and not actually a isekai. I know that throws people off sometimes.
Here it is. The hidden dungeon only I can enter. Found it.
A hidden dungeon only I can. Man, look.
Oh, the fetish show. Okay.
Yeah, the fetish show.
That's also a fantasy.
It is a fantasy. Yeah, the hidden dungeon is a place of legend where rare treasures and items are hidden. Noir, the third son of an impoverished noble family who lost the one job offer he had, was lucky enough to hear about the dungeon. He then acquires a skill that allows him to create, bestow, and edit skills. And in order to use it, he needs to accumulate points by carrying out such tasks as eating delicious meals and doing sexual things with alluring members of the opposite sex.
Yeah, that's the fantasy. That ain't no. I mean,
Oh wait, that might not be it. Oh my god, it was the girl that had like dog ears, and she saved her from
Talking about
slavery.
Labyrinth of Another World.
Yes, Labyrinth in Another World. That's
you just want to face fuck a dog. I get it. But
Labyrinth. If I knew it was that, because I was like, there's no way he forgot that one. That was one of your favorite one. It's just 2 years old. It's not even 2 years old. If that.
Yeah, Labyrinth. That was it. I remember because he saved her from slavery. And
that's just a fantasy. That's not like a isekai. See, that's the thing. It's just
he did get isekai into the world.
Yeah, he did get isekai.
He did. Oh, okay.
Did.
Look, I mean, well, all right. Well, go ahead.
He wants to go there, fuck a Labrador girl, and that's
bro. She's with the shits.
I'm good.
And then there's no season 2. We know he bought like 5 more servants, and you're never gonna know about anything about him.
I know, dude. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know, man. One of these, just put you in one of these random Demon Lord animes.
I don't know why it doesn't come up. But in any case, I have a request, Matt. If I do get, God forbid, Truck-kun, I want all of your logos from now until the day you quit this show to have me in the background and a truck just.
Yeah, that'll be your memorial picture.
Yes, that'll be
the
memorial
wall of the cafe. So like employee of the month is just you, Truck-kun. The truck splatters on your blood.
In honor of our co-founder.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that for you.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll hang it up like we're doing a salute to you or something like that, or no, we'll just we'll just do now hiring.
Play the music. Doom, 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 doom.
Chris, if you are here, what is your ETA?
Said he's dying. What does he have? Like the fucking stomach bug?
I think. Well, he works for Amazon. You're always dying there. You're always dying in Amazon.
Yeah, but I mean,
I was like, did he pick up an extra route?
No, he's not you.
I hope not. Because I'm gonna say I could get going. I can just add his stuff in the edits.
Let's dub him in.
We can dub him, or he can text me.
Have him call in, like, Chris, hey, call in, guy.
Chris,
so that's how y'all doing it. Y'all just waiting on him, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can dig it.
Do you want to talk about 0
seconds? He said 0 seconds. He transcends time now.
It's gonna be ready in 0 seconds. Okay. Yeah.
The speed of light.
The speed of light. He's like the Flash. Teleport behind us. Nothing personnel, kid.
Mach 1. You guys want to talk about other summer things? A little summer preview?
We got a lot of cringe. There you go.
It's not a lot of cringe. There he is.
Hey!
He's back.
Dying.
Dying?
Why are you dying?
Okay, so you know what? So I got sunburned bad Monday, and then for the last 2 days, in the sun, and that has not been helping, and I'm all fucking itchy.
Bro, you look like Hank Hill.
Bro, just in time for the reboot.
I've never seen a farmer's tan like that. Wow.
I'll tell you what, dang old Chris, man. Dang old Songbart, man. I'll tell you what.
I'm taking what, man?
Hey, you, Chris, now that I got you on the camera, you look like you done picked up a little, been working out a little bit, man.
He's been dying in the heat as an Amazon driver.
Yeah. Now, Chris done ran his manly bar up a couple notches. I see you. Summer, he got the tan, got the beard.
Sean, what's with the third person camera on the side?
Let him be.
Hey, look, man. Look, just because I'm getting my Sean Sonata on, don't even I'm getting my streamer shit, man. I'm like, just let me do me. I got multiple cameras.
Accentuate the cheekbones.
Yeah, I got multiple cameras though. So you see, got Usagi.
There you go.
See Usagi.
But Now that we're all here, gentlemen,
We're out here. This is my camera. You have to.
I gotta answer Starman's question. The best isekai Digimon. I would love to go to the digital world.
That's legit. That's legit. That's
What was
legit.
the
I
answer?
cannot
Is
lie.
Digimon's isekai?
Yes,
Technically, yeah.
they go to the digital world.
They didn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He does go to
I'm
the
surprised. Matt,
thing.
Matt, have you answered?
No, I didn't give a legit answer yet.
Oh, because I figured you would go with Yu Yu Hakusho.
You know what? I might. Technically, yeah.
I fucking know you.
You mean Inuyasha?
You do know me.
No,
do know
Yu
me.
Yu Hakusho.
How is that an isekai? Educate me.
Because
You got dead sent to the demon world, the spirit world.
Man, he landed in the same world. He didn't go somewhere else.
He got truck-cooed.
And then he got brought back.
Inuyasha is kinda not really.
No, it's time travel. That doesn't count.
No, it does because Kikyo died, and if she wouldn't have died, Kagome wouldn't have been born to go into that world.
Yeah, but still time travel. It's not like
So it's time. No, demons didn't really exist. That's a different world.
you don't know.
Parallel world.
You weren't alive back then. Demons could have been all over the place.
Okay.
Just like dragons.
You got me. I wasn't there. Okay.
It wasn't even there.
It's like you weren't even there. Were you there? Like,
I was there.
To pop somebody off. You weren't there.
I know you're right. It would be for sure. But gentlemen, you ready to give us some cakes?
Sure.
I've been ready since like fucking the 3/4 mark of the season.
You just want the season over with.
I want this fucking season over with. Yeah.
Pick
All
better
right,
shows.
of course, our Christmas cake, the undesirable, biggest disappointment of the season. Chris,
I'm gonna just throw out an image of a poorly drawn fish and just say, "Here's my low quality tea bait," and end it with that. The beginning after the end.
good.
Oh, the beginning after the end was
Yeah. I was looking forward to that show so much because I read the web novel or visual manga, whatever the fuck.
Web manga, whatever.
Yeah,
Webtoon,
whatever.
the webtoon.
And it's a fucking slideshow.
So it didn't inspire you to get better at PowerPoint?
No, it didn't inspire me.
All right, Starman, what do you got?
Lazarus.
All right,
Good
one.
answer.
Lazarus. Waste of freaking time.
They're even.
Killing slimes for 300 years. I grew out of the show. When I was watching it during the pandemic, it was really cute and something I hadn't really gotten used to seeing because I was trying to inundate myself in new anime. And now that I've fully ingrained myself in all various sorts of anime, it was such a bore.
Oh.
I see.
All right.
She did fuck that water spirit though.
What was that?
She did fuck that water spirit though. We can't forget that. That was important.
She fucked up. When did she? Oh yeah, she died. Yeah, that's right. Water spirit is mommy now.
Yeah.
For sure. And she did become a god, and it means nothing in that show.
All right, mine is also beginning at the end. I was very excited. People hyped it up.
I hyped it up, and I'm sorry.
No, other people did too. And like a quarter of it was just Mushoku Tensei Timu. And then it's just
so much more than Mushoku Tensei.
I know, but what they showed is what they made it sound like.
Oh, that's the show with the bad animation everybody was killing.
Yes.
That show. Okay,
it just looks so lifeless. Like, because he showed me an image of the Elf Kingdom. And it looks fucking majestic, and this is just
not
basic. Basic. Everything. I'm like, all right, I think we're done here.
So it's the equivalent of a hot girl that you think is hot in the pictures, and then you see her in real life.
Yeah. Follow them Snapchat filters.
No Snapchat filters in real life, people.
That's all it was.
Yeah. All righty. Let us get some matcha tea for best surprise. What surprised you this season? What exceeded your expectations? Go in, Chris.
My best surprise was a show that no one here is watching because you can't watch it unless you pirate it like a champ. Uh, Princession Orchestra. It's a pretty curious type of show made by like the dude who animated or who choreo who made the fight scenes for all of what's the fucking series called? Um Fuck, I'm mad that I can't remember. Time to go to my fucking list. Uh Symphogear, who made the Symphogear fights. Like the fights for this show are pretty good, are really amazing. You can actually see the impacts for like whenever these cute little girls are punching monsters. Uh, it was, it really drew me in.
I was wondering what when you wrote that, because I never heard you talk about it. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, now I know where it is.
The reason why I don't talk about it is because it's a fucking 4-core show.
Oh, it was a whole year, and that would just finish.
It's just starting. It just started this season.
So you won't grade it for Anime of the Year until next year.
No, you got a whole year to get it in.
All right, he's committed. Yeah. All right. It won one award so far for these 4 cores. All right. All right, Doc, what do you want?
Oh man, I got to like the end of Gundam Crux, and I was like, "Yo, what am I watching?" It went completely off the rails in the most like. This was a whole Gundam fan fiction. That the last episode was a straight Gundam fan. Like Char's like, surprise, bitch, I was here the whole time. Then, guys like, oh yeah, I'm actually another version of Amuro. And then, honestly, when they tied like just everything together, and for whatever reason, they fought a giant Mobile Suit Gundam. Like they just original Gundam. They fought the giant original Gundam with these new Gundams and another Gundam. And I'm like, bro, what in the world? And it just looked so marvelous. It just really was. I don't know. It just looked so great. I was kind of like mystified. But yeah, that was like the biggest surprise. Like Gundam, I didn't really know what to expect with this twist on the original Gundam series. But I was pleasantly surprised. They came with some crazy surprises. I'll say that.
All right.
I can't wait to talk about G-Cuts.
Yeah, we'll get to that, Chris. Ethan.
Kowloon generic romance, and I'll get more into it when we get to the award, to the top.
Biggest surprise? Okay.
I didn't expect it to come out the way it did. I really didn't. I was like, oh, this seems like fairly, like you're saying, like sci-fi romance, and then it kept hitting, and I'll get more into that as a
okay.
Because this won't be the first or last award that this show gets over the coming hour.
On the Witcher hour. Hold on, let me find your picture. All right, mine is Anne Shirley. I did not expect it to be this good. I've been pleasantly surprised. I thought it was to be this mediocre. I'll get more to it when I talk about it, but no. I had to give it to Anne for this one. That surprised me, and I'm looking forward to Core 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Subarashi.
All right, now let's get some music here. Let's get some nice coffee, because now it is time for best opening theme.
I had such a fucking hard time choosing my OP. I had okay, first off, I really fucking love Queen Bee doing High Flame for the new season of Fire Force. That was like, oh my god, this song's really good. Then the fucking music video for Witch Watch is opening, Watch Me, by Owasabi fucking blew me away. I was like, man, this is so fucking cute. I want to just keep watching this. And then abuse victim going back to her abuser for like the 100th time. Alia just pulled me back in with Sanaka Awase. What was it fucking called? Sanaka Awase for the Kimi-sen season 2 opening. And it's like, man, no one really appreciates this because no one watches this show. but that's only because fucking they delayed it by a fucking year.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I aired to the award last time
got
it
it.
fucking aired.
Yeah, you finally got it. There you go. You
I got
happy?
it again. I fucking got it again.
Are you
It's
happy?
so
Are you
good.
happy now?
I'm very happy. I'm gonna talk more about this show later.
All right.
Man, I'm so glad I finally got to see the conclusion of season 2. And
He is
I can't
giddy.
wait for season 3.
He's giddy.
He is
Excited.
I
He's
fucking
excited.
love I love Alia. I was a good fan.
Starman, what do you got?
Oh, Lazarus.
Lazarus.
I like the Lazarus OP Vortex by Kamasi Washington. I like that. I mean, like the they went with jazz again, and I like jazz. Honestly, Cowboy Bebop is the reason I like jazz. So Lazarus going with jazz, I felt it was a little too safe. I felt like they could have went with a different type of jazz. They went with a different type of jazz, but I feel like they could have went with a different music that more fit the theme. But this anime was all over the dang place. But the opening theme was legit. Like visuals, boring. But I really like that song. I can put that. That's like the one OP I can just put on while I'm cleaning, washing the dishes or something, and just let it ride.
I'm surprised you said Cowboy Bebop is why you like jazz. I like jazz because of Hey Arnold.
Cowboy Bebop's the reason I like jazz. I did not like jazz until I heard Rush for the first time, and I was like, okay, I like this. This is why y'all didn't tell me jazz could be this exciting. Wow, like this is. And I was
say Cowboy Bebop is why I kind of like it too.
It's a great soundtrack.
I mean, Gundam Wing is the reason why I even like EDM. Yeah, only reason. That was the first introduction I had to EDM was Gundam Wing OST.
Interesting. Okay. All right, Evan, what's your OP?
I didn't like many of them this season, truth be told. None of them really like blew me away. So like I told y'all in the chat, I went with something that really meant something in terms of the visuals in correlation to the song. So I went with the OP for Windbreaker. I thought the visuals really did well in terms of trying to set up the season and gave you good insight in terms of what the show would be about during this particular 12 episode batch. So
okay.
So what's the winner?
Windbreaker.
Oh, Windbreaker.
I don't ever give you the song names like Chris and Sean. Tell you the anime.
Oh man,
Okay.
I'm not an overachiever.
I mean, I'm gonna give credit to the musicians, but go ahead, do your thing.
Mine again, and Shirley. Very, very beautiful song. Very colorful with the visuals, the opening. I made really nice. And it's a nice, catchy song. I like it. So I had to give it to that. Close up shout out though to Be Hero X. I almost picked that. I was so close.
I think Chris is trying to get his copyright struck just now playing that song.
That wasn't me.
For his Coke Zero.
Somebody was playing a song and it sounded like y'all trying to get his copyright struck.
No, don't do that.
No. All right, now our next one. Let's get some Americano here. El Grande Americano.
Oh God.
Best ending theme. Chris.
This one was easy. Uru Siren by Umeda Cypher for Fire Force Season 3. The music was fucking great, but what really sold me over was the ending video. Just like being all like made of ash and how they like made the video. It was just really good and I fucking loved it.
For which one?
Fire Force Season 3.
Okay, because I'm a hard time hearing it.
Hello? Can you hear me better?
Yes.
Way better.
Way better.
Okay, I said Uru Siren for Fire Force Season 3.
Yeah, that I heard. Don't worry, I got that part.
Fire Force, Matt.
Thank you, dear.
Fire Force.
The Force of Fire.
All right, moving on. Go, Star. Go. Just go.
It's an O. It's Kim Kardashian's vagina.
Whoa, bro. It's none. I have none. I struck out. I have none. I couldn't even just randomly pick one. I honestly, I think I skipped every OP this season. I don't remember what one sounded like.
This is the ED.
I mean the ED. That's right. I don't remember not one ED. I skipped them. I skipped them all. Like I don't remember what they sound like.
All right.
I skipped. I just skipped.
All right, Ethan, what about you?
I went with Shoshamin, the music for Shoshamin, the ED. I thought it was just it lended a nice like end to the show, especially with how the season was paced and all of the drama involved throughout the 12 episodes. I thought the ED kind of like lend itself as a nice little cool down and chill out moment. If I recall correctly, because I don't recall it off the top of my head, because like I said, not much inspired me this season. But if I recall it correctly, it has those similar like orchestral vibes that I dig when it comes to anime music. So I think it hit that, if I recall correctly. Y'all can correct me if I'm way off base, but I think if my recollection serves me right, it does have that type of theme vibe to it.
I like that. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I like that. For me, Apothecary Diaries season 2. I like this ED a lot better. I like the visuals of it. I like the artist. I'm always a fan of that artist. And this was another one I almost picked to be Hero X. They got such bangers with the music, so. But no, I had to give it to Apothecary. I like that song a lot. So there we go for that. Ooh, Apothecary.
Ooh.
Woo.
Wings!
Wings! Oh boy. Let's get some onigiri here for best soundtracks. So insert songs, background, instrumental, musical compositions, all of that. Chris, what is your soundtrack?
My soundtrack is My Bashi Witches. Whole show is about a bunch of random girls from this backwater town opening a flower shop, singing songs, and in order to get magical powers. It was pretty cute. All the songs are pretty cute.
What's it called?
My Bashi Witches. Maebashi Witches.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. I was like, I know I downloaded it. All right, cool. All right, so that's why you got it. All right, nice.
All right. There honestly, I will say there were some good soundtracks. Surprisingly enough, there were some good soundtracks this season. Windbreaker soundtrack was pretty legit. Lazarus soundtrack was probably like one of the better soundtracks. I will say, I was on the fence. I was initially gonna give it to Gundam Quicks, because Gundam Quicks had like the original Gundam soundtrack and a few new songs that they kind of modernized. But with that being said, I'm kind of torn because Lazarus, the best thing about Lazarus might have been the soundtrack. So let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gundam. I'm gonna go with Gundam. I'm going to just it's going about the original soundtrack. The original soundtrack was just too good. Original soundtrack was just too dope. Bringing back those classic Gundam songs, I thought that was really dope. Yeah, so I want to give it to that.
Okay.
Cool.
What about you?
I went with the only music anime I think that we all watched, and that was Rock as a Lady's Modesty. I mean, the show is literally about music. They play dope music.
Shit.
So I went with the show that actually is about music.
Yeah. I mean, if only they had good music.
I thought it's not bad music.
I'm just getting started. I'm just playing.
Oh, you're getting started. Yeah, no, you meant the first line.
He's just getting started.
First line.
He's ready. He's ready to throw hands.
He's ready to bring out his unseasoned chicken.
I gotta find a new bird.
You gotta find a new bird. You gotta get the unseasoned quail.
Unseasoned quail that day. That's a good one.
There you go.
Unseasoned duck.
I was gonna say turducken.
All right. Mine for me is To Be Hero X. All the Lucky Cyan songs, the songs in the middle of the fights, they're fucking bangers. I love the music for that. So yeah, definitely To Be Hero X. So there we go. Runner-ups for other stuff, but not this. All right, now let's get some writing. Shrimp Tempura for Best Original Anime.
Oh, I'm going with Apocalypse Hotel. I really love the idea behind it, where a bunch of robots, after humanity said, "Fuck this place, we're all gonna die. We're bouncing. You robots just work here till you die," and they make it work. Uh, Yachio was a cute character with all her breaking moments where she's like, "Man, fuck this place," but she has to keep working on at this hotel. Eventually, like picking up alien guests. It was a really good story.
All right, all right. What about you, Starman?
Gundam Quicks. Gundam Quicks. Love it. Love it. That was my favorite original of the whole season.
All right, let me add that in.
You already know mine, Matt. Just add mine there.
Your Light Horse Recoil, yep.
I only
The
have
only
mine
one you had.
by
Which
default.
what?
Like Horus Recoil. Made me just want a season 2 more. That's all I can say about it.
You talking about that 3-minute short?
Yes.
Yeah,
you,
yeah. He
It
loves
does
the show.
count, yeah.
you counted that?
It
I
does
had
count.
to. I had to. And I also counted it, spoiler alert, from a number 13 anime. I had no other anime I watched that I could count.
What's crazy about that is I could watch the whole thing during this pod.
You
But
could?
yeah, if you want to binge it, you
Right.
can watch it
I
in
can
like
binge
30
it
minutes.
right now. Like, yeah, I can just binge it between this.
Yeah.
I won't, but I'm just saying, like,
That's all I only had 12 full anime I could count this season. And number 13 by default had to be like Horus. Same thing with my originals. But I never really have many originals anyway. So that's a standard for our awards where I don't have much to pick from. But this was the only one I could pick by default.
That's a you problem.
indeed it is.
Nothing interests me. I go off what interests me. What looks pretty, what interests me. But A and B. Does it look really nice animated? And does the plot interest me? And then if it does, or if I'm iffy, then I'll go to the trailer.
That's questionable. Continue.
That's it.
All right, very good. Mine is right now To Be Hero X. Fun take on superheroes. I've been enjoying the anthologies. I just wish some of them had conclusions, but you know what though, I still enjoy it a lot. So that is going to be mine for original. I had a couple other runner-ups, but we'll get to one of them later. All right, next up, let's do some apple cake for adaptation. Chris.
I'm going with the clear winner, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I've been waiting for this
Not clear winner.
this
Clear to you.
side show of My Hero ever since I read it and realized, man, this is just My Hero but better. Why couldn't we get this with? Why couldn't we get actual character development in actual My Hero? But instead of like continue going on how much this I'm disappointed in My Hero, I'm just gonna talk about they did a really good job fleshing out the characters of the vigilantes and all the side characters and reoccurring the characters from the original show. And I hope they keep doing it for the seasons to come.
All right.
All right. So, Star, what is your adaptation?
The same as yours. Ethan, you're next.
You're also My Hero?
Oh no, mine's Anne Shirley. Yours is not Anne Shirley, Matt. I'm shocked.
Oh, no, I didn't go yet.
That's what I was like, whatever yours is, Matt. Because
That was it.
it's like it's Anne Shirley. Like, no, Anne Shirley, great adaptation. Like they've turned this into a manga. I mean, they've made this a cartoon. They made it a live action. So many movies,
It's a novel from like way back then.
They've adapted it so many times. So for them to do like a modern anime, like I said, it was one of the few animes that I was upset that it didn't at least split the season so I could count it, because it would have topped this season. It easily had no real competition too much for this season. It really stood out, but in a crowded season like this summer, unfortunately it has a lot of competition.
Yeah.
But I think if they can continue the second curve with the emotional, the drama, because it's like you know what direction is coming, but it's still endearing. There were still parts where when she got the poofy sleeves on her dress, I was like moved because she really wanted it, and the actress really sold that scene.
You're talking about the dress Matthew gave her, right?
Yes, and to even lead off of that, when his demise happens, and you just like, dang, like I felt that, like, man, that's pretty heavy, and it's like, and it's pretty emotional when it needs to be, but it's so dramatic and over the top dramatic. I just love it.
Mm-hmm. All right, even what's your adaptation?
Apothecary Diaries, just because I really enjoyed the show and I didn't hear anything bad about it online, and we'll get more into why I love Apothecary Diaries as we go along.
You just wanted to give it an award.
No, I gave it a couple awards. I'm just saying.
The
principle of adaptation for me is based off of mangas and based off of historical like context for the base of the show. In terms of like what they've done, like movies and whatever the fuck, right? And I don't consume any of that other media. So this award, oftentimes when I pick it, just feels like a front because I don't read the manga.
That's what I was wondering. Like, what's the criteria you when you pick an adaptation? Because I was like, well, if you don't read it, because I didn't read Anne Shirley, but I do know that it's just been popularized. Like, it's been adapted so many times.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes total sense what you were talking about 2 minutes ago. But for me, I'm like, I don't consume any other media other than sports.
Okay.
Sports, the occasional Star Wars and Marvel. And that's it. That's my life. Anime, sports, Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter.
You need to buy a book, my friend. I have 2 I could sell you, but we'll get to that later.
I gotta buy at least one of those books, sir. I gotta show love.
All right. Now let us get to the erotic cake, which is best fan service or ecchi.
I have to give it to Takamine, just because stripping King Crimson is like the best fucking idea ever created, and nothing can ever top it.
Oh my god. You with the King Crimson. You're right. From how you explain it.
How does it work? No one fucking knows.
It just works. It just works. I know.
Do you though?
That's all it is. It just works.
It just works.
No one explains King Crimson ever.
No one can explain it. Like, how can you explain? Oh, this person is able to just cut out moments in time to like make it advantageous towards him
by taking off panties.
Yeah, but no one explains how it works. Like, I think the science in it, or
when she eventually fucks Shirota, she's gonna lose that power because the whole name is Virgin Road.
Yeah, they've been hinting that since the beginning.
All right, Star, what's yours?
Mine is a bit unconventional because I didn't really have anything ecchi this season, but there was.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, so there was an anime that gave a lot of fan service. What I mean fan service, they did a lot of callbacks to other anime, just back to back. Like at least the first 5 or 6 episodes, it was a pure callback. When they did the JoJo callback, that's when I'm just like, okay, y'all are tuned in. That's Witch Watch. Witch Watch had so many callbacks. Yep. It's just I felt like that's a different type of fan service that doesn't get appreciated.
That makes sense.
When you get
I'm surprised you didn't go with G-Cucks for the same reasoning, because that's what I did back with Russian Alia with all the
the reason why I didn't with G-Quartz is because it was so on the nose. It wasn't even like, if you're not a Gundam fan, you won't get it. But you can watch Witch Watch and being like, oh, that's a Dragon Ball reference. Oh, that's a JoJo reference. Oh, that's a Ray Zero reference. Oh, that's a JoJo reference. Oh, that's a Fist of
Demon Slayer reference.
Oh, that's a Demon Slayer reference. Like they just kept hitting them, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. So it's just like,
that's what sold me on the show. That's what sold me on the show too. So I get it.
All right, even what's yours?
Takamine. Fucking uncensored tits and ass. The end.
So debaucherous.
Bro, my fucking hidden folder is full of every shot from every fucking episode.
Whoa.
Such a fucking pervert.
My king! My king.
Like,
Cut!
I'm gonna just eat.
If I get Truck-kun, erase my phone too.
No. I keep, no. We're keeping
I'm not
that.
touching that.
Jesus Christ.
Where?
This man is
This-
diabolical.
This guy. I swear to
Gotta
God.
eat this place.
Bro,
tell you
I would
that.
have took that to my grave. Like I would have not told all of Al Gore's internet.
We're gonna send it to Angel.
Oh, you're gonna clip it and send that?
I only had 2 for mine, and I refused to give it to the one I hated.
Oh,
No
you're
matter
gonna
how
get
edgy it is, I
You're gonna get the
refuse.
sex robot?
Yes, I refuse. I
Good.
full out refuse.
It's the worst
So-
anime Matt's probably seen in like the last 2 years.
So instead I'm gonna go. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire.
Oh my god, I forgot you were watching that show.
That was pretty etchy. I had some pretty etchy stuff, especially with the one lady that was trying to sell battleships to Liam. Cute outfits, bending over, little nip tees. Oh, she had all of that.
For the record, we had 5 viewers and now we're down to 1.
Yeah, it was about your phone.
It's because you and your phone.
Yeah, I ran off 4 viewers. Rip.
We'll have to just get them back.
Yep. All right. Now we're gonna do the Twinkie, aka sci-fi.
I'd say, yo, pause.
So, Chris, what is your sci-fi?
I'm gonna give it back to Apocalypse Hotel. End of the world, robots, aliens, fucking. It makes it's everything you need for a sci-fi. Hey, bud, can you not stand on my sunburnt shoulder? Thank you.
Perceives the itch.
No, I've been itching every couple seconds. It's really bad.
It's pain.
I'm dying here. But
All
I'll
right,
still
now
serve
it's pain.
excellent
What's it
service.
like to be addicted to crack cocaine? I don't know. Look at Chris on today's podcast.
Yep.
Get your boy some morphine.
Brother,
I will still serve with excellent service. Just give me that. Give me the good stuff.
Service is
Maybe
excellent.
they're sending all the food back because your peeling fucking skin is in the food.
It's
man.
fine. It's fine.
Just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What about you, Star Gundam?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, man. Gundam Cooks, sci-fi, man. I don't think I've ever, if there's ever been a Gundam series present, I don't think I've gave anybody else the sci-fi award. It's almost like back in the mid 2000s when you went to the Grammys and Eminem had an album out and you just knew you weren't gonna win that award. You're just like, yeah, next year.
It's like me with Dr. Stone and sci-fi.
It's like, yeah, man.
Or when you fought Orb as a sci-fi.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's like Taylor Swift at the Grammys, bro. Oh, sit down. You just
Kenny Chesney at the
Just down and shut the fuck up. All right, Ethan, what's your sci-fi?
Kowloon. When it boils down to it, the whole principle of the show is about the gene Terra causing a mirror image of someone's entire thought process. All in addition to the science that went into what's his face? Damn it, the guy who had the split tongue. He was
Miyuki?
Miyuki, yeah, because he was basically was he not what's it called, scientifically altered?
No.
Okay.
He got the tattoo and split his tongue in order to appease his not dad in order to save his.
He was
mom.
born. He was born
as a mix. Yes.
Okay. Well, then I can point back to with science fiction. Point back to the whole principle of the generics. How another existence of yourself can live in this mirror image world, and the moment that you manage to find your way into this world, that existence just disappears. So I thought that was pretty badass as well. So, yeah, Kowloon.
All right, this one is a surprise. I watched by myself. Finished it a week ago. Chris, you know what it is. Apocalypse Hotel.
Yes, fucking hero. I'm glad you watched it.
It's really good.
It's really good.
That's the one I almost picked up. It's literally sitting in my
I
queue
regret
right
not
now.
picking it up early on.
It's
Oh,
sitting in my
it's
queue
so
right now.
good.
That's
It's
the one I
so
did
good.
not pick up. I thought about it. Like I literally added it to my queue and just never watched episode 1.
It's so good.
Yeah, no, it won't be
And
over.
it's really fucked up at the
I
start
like.
as like fucking robots are just dying and it's like, oh, nothing we could do here. We don't have the parts to fix you.
Hmm.
As you work every day to appease nobody who's gonna fucking show up. Oh, it's such a good show.
Chris is just having an orgasm for
He just came.
I have to like distract myself from the pain.
That's true. That's
From the
true.
pain.
Okay, let's all right, let's get some gyoza. Best sports or music? Sports or music anime? Chris.
I'm gonna go with Prince Session Orchestra for this one. Um, the whole process is basically like Symphogear. The girls have to fight these monsters by while they sing in order to gain their powers, and all the like songs are pretty good.
I'm surprised you didn't pick ballpark.
That's not sports. It's slice of life.
It's baseball though.
Yeah, but they're not playing like the focus isn't on them playing baseball. It's not like Keijo where the focus is on the girls bumping each other's asses off to knock them into the water. It's about the experience of going to a ballpark.
Did I just hear lesbian?
Okay, good.
Yes.
Don't start, Ethan. Don't start. I swear.
He will turn this car around.
He will turn the truck around.
For real.
Double tap. The truck will double tap him. All right, Star, what's yours?
Rock is the lady's modesty. That was my music because it was actual music. And it was music. That was my favorite thing about the show was the music. When you actually got a chance to hear the music and you didn't have to suffer through an inner monologue of them talking and oh my, shut the F up. I want to hear the music. Oh my God. Like you don't know how much that got on my nerves when they really just dialed into the music. And then it's like they just start talking.
She's trying so hard to play the keys. I love it so much. It makes me want to jam harder. Oh my God, the fans are cheering for us. It's so amazing. I want to drum harder.
Like I'm like, y'all just play the freaking music. Why y'all like I never missed Bochi so bad because I never heard Bochi think. Bochi just rocked out. Like they just, oh my God. But that aside, like when they did like rock out, they rocked out. Like it was I got it. That's one anime that really would benefit from a behind the scenes, like the making of. I would really like to see who really did play those instruments. How were they in the recording studio? How many takes they did? How did they do the episode? Did they do it? Did they make the soundtrack then CGI it? Or because that's what I'm thinking they did. I'm thinking the reason why it was CGI because they filmed the people playing it and then overlaid the animation on top of it just to make it.
What is that? The motion capture. Motion capture.
I think they mocapped. I think they mocapped all of the instrumentalists, and because that's what I think. I'm willing to bet on that. I'm almost willing to put money on that they mocapped all the other musicians. I think that's dope. If they did that, Merc, it's dope.
I actually knocked it down a grade or two. My ladies' modesties.
because of what Sean just said.
He's not wrong though.
It really isn't wrong. While I do enjoy them like cursing each other out, the music needed to be more of the focus instead of them cursing each other out.
Cussing each other out.
I feel like y'all said my entire recap, and so when we get to the number that's on my list, I'm just gonna say it and then we'll move on.
Okay. So that's your winner. That's my winner because that's all I had by default.
Yes, that's effectively.
All right, let's get some katsu curry here.
Side note before you get started, I really wish we had $1 for every time Chris was a contrarian, and we could put that back into our podcast because we'd be ahead, brother.
What do you mean?
See.
Because you watch everything under the sun, Chris. So by default, most times you're always gonna have something that's so contrarian to us because we either have to do it by default or it just fits the category and we didn't see the show that you picked.
The
So
word you're looking for,
every time you picked like against us in like a 3-person sweep.
the word you're looking for is
So when I'm the fucking odd one out.
Yeah,
it's DEI, man. It's diversity.
no, I'm not criticizing for it. I'm just saying I wish we had $1 for every time Chris diversified our fucking show, because then, boy, if we could put that back into the fucking into the podcast,
You hear that?
we'd have
Chris?
new OPs and EVs every year. We'd have marketing. We'd have merch.
Or you can stop talking about girls' panties.
Never.
No, you can stop and talk about lesbians and fucking
Never.
romances.
Never.
Hey, no, let him stay on the lesbians, because then he's gonna start like talking about a megaverse again. And I can't handle that shit.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No,
We're not
I'm doing
doing
on
this again.
Omegaverse. I tried it. I dipped my toe in the Omegaverse.
I
I respect them. It's not my shindig, bro. Give me my normal Yaoi and Yuri, and I'll call it a day.
Oh my god, I knew that was coming. I said yes.
Give me cross wrestling's not bad either. Give me cross wrestling. That's okay.
Next cake.
Best slice of life. All right, let's go.
Okay, I already said it. Catch me at the ballpark.
No.
This isn't a show about like baseball. It is the focus is sort of on baseball, on a specific team, but more so on like the crew who works at the ballpark. The girls going around selling beer, the people who work security, who run the food stands, the people who are there to enjoy the baseball. Everyone experiences something different when they go to a ballpark, and this is what the show focuses on, and it's a really nice, comfy watch, and nothing is serious.
All right. All right, Starman is
Except the only thing serious is when fucking Sanshiro goes off script and starts fucking suplexing other fucking mascots. That was fucking hilarious.
Now, suplex is always hilarious.
Yeah.
Suplex is always great in anime.
Yeah, but imagine if this fucking thing was
A deer.
Oh yeah, the deer.
We're
We're not even talking about that deer.
We were talking about.
So, Starman, is this you giving you mine again, or what do you got?
I mean, she's the background of this whole entire special. I mean,
imagine seeing that fucking at a baseball field.
And with the E.
Except after C.
All right, even what's yours?
It's pretty gangster. Is that a fucking like?
It's a giant lizard.
It's a giant lizard suplexing a baseball player.
No, it's suplexing a deer mascot.
Oh, I was gonna say, why is it suplexing a black guy? That's racist as fuck, bro.
Well, don't steal base.
Oh my god, that community was impeccable. Impeccable.
Moving on.
Even what's your winner?
Oh god. You hated this, Matt, but if there was ever a quintessential slice of life I think we watched outside of what you're gonna pick, I think it was Zatsutabi. It's literally girls going on adventures across Japan, doing cool shit, seeing cool sights, experiencing cool moments, having good times with each other in everyday legitimate locations and scenery and scenarios.
I mean, I agree with you. That is a slice of life, but like, not every slice of life has to be boring as shit.
Dang, cute girls doing cute things, but boring. Yeah, they all can't.
I had to drop it. It was too fucking boring in order to like sit through any more.
I agree with you guys from many aspects of Zatsutabi. I only kept it genuinely
because you had to, because you literally had to.
Well, that, and I have genuine interest in Japan, and on top of that, when I say I have genuine interest, like I watch so many travel videos on Japan. I watch documentaries on a lot of these scenes. There were many episodes where I would recognize, like, oh, I remember seeing that in a documentary, oh, I remember seeing this place in a video. Oh, I remember seeing the train stations and where they go through across. Like, oh, the especially with the sunrise train. I've seen so many videos, which is the sunrise train is a sleeper train for those who don't know. It's expensive, but it's actually really nice. It's like a hotel literally on a train. I the Izumo train, I knew everything about that because I'd seen so many videos. So it was a anime adaptation of everything I had seen on YouTube. And most of everything they said, even though there's a disclaimer that it's not actually like legit real like times and things like that, but all the stations, all the locations, it's all legitimate. So it's the perfect infomercial for Japan, and it's the perfect slice of life from that aspect. Boring, yes, but quintessentially slice of life.
Nice.
Yeah. As I said, mine was Anne Shirley. I already talked about it enough, so we're gonna move on. Halloween cake, best supernatural. Chris.
I gave this the Fire Force season 3, due to the whole new aspects that are being added in with the pillars, the Adela Link, and the whole thing is just Oh wait, I can't say that part because it's spoilers. But like it is supernatural. It is supernatural. Like with the whole demon ghost possessing people or coming here from another world in order to like cause havoc and shit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Star. What's yours?
All right. Mine is Sword of the Demon Slayer. If it was anything, it was definitely a supernatural. It was pretty strong in the supernatural element. Like every episode focused on some sort of mystery, and there was this some episodes it wasn't even about demons. It was just about something supernatural, like a ghost or something being haunted. But most of the time it was demons, but still pretty supernatural. So yeah.
Mm.
What about you, Ethan?
Same as Chris, Fire Force, for all the reasons Chris said. I mean, people fucking literally have fire powers and the ability to spontaneously combust because of an ant. And like Chris said, the Ottawa Lynx. And I mean, it's supernatural when you see a fucking giant 200-foot pillar that is going to blow ash and contribute to the world becoming the sun popping up out of the ocean. So that's pretty damn uncommon. Pretty supernatural, if you ask me.
Mine will be Sword of the Demon Hunter. I actually like the concept of demons in this. So like it was like a different take on it. Like it's not just these mythical creatures that could be born from this humans being like corrupted type of thing. I actually liked that. But no, I love the concept of it. Very intrigued to see how the second half goes. We'll find out. Yeah.
Sad is it had the ability to make R13 this season, and I don't think it's got a shot to make it during summer.
Oh, probably not. No. I'm sorry, like no.
It's not gonna make it.
Okay. Let us do our lemon cake for mystery or thriller.
I'm giving this to Kowloon generic romance. The whole illusory Kowloon was a great like setting for this whole thing, trying to figure out what's going on with this town, why Kujiai Reiko is like alive but not the original, and like the whole payoff at the end was really well done.
Okay.
I am here. I am here.
All right.
Hey, All Might.
Oh, well, coincidentally.
Is it me or do you have like a target on you?
It goes away.
It should go away. That's honestly why I turned off the camera, because I was like, hey, what is this?
It comes and goes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to go away. It'll go away soon. I just have to get back behind the camera and turn it off. With that being said, what was the question?
Mystery.
Best mystery or thriller.
Oh, mystery thriller. Oh yeah. So what did I have for my mystery thriller? Go Loser Ranger season 2. Yeah. It was definitely a thriller. It was definitely a thriller.
Yeah.
It's this season. Last season was more of a mystery, it being unfolded and unfolded. This season was more of they didn't sell you on nothing. That's the one thing about it that I didn't like, and I'll get to that when I get into my top 10. But ultimately, what they did with the thriller aspect of it, I really was really pleased with, and especially when you got to the end and they unfolded. I think on the last 2 episodes, like they just unveiled. Last 3-4 episodes, it was just twist, surprise, shocker. They just kept adding up in the ante. So yeah, man, definitely season two, it delivered.
All right.
Not to fix
What about you, Ethan?
Apothecaries. I gave it to Apothecaries.
Oh,
The mysteries very slowly unveiled themselves to a tremendous payoff. It was very thrilling in terms of some of the what's it called? The cliffhangers that it had throughout the season. It was really close. I really agree with everything Chris said in terms of Kowloon. Almost gave it to Kowloon from the mystery aspect, but I just like the Apothecaries ever so slightly more, and so I gave it to Apothecaries.
all right. Mine is also Kowloon. I also picked Apothecary last season, so different. So yeah, Kowloon did a really nice job with the mystery of it. I liked it a lot, especially how they decided to pay it off. So yeah, that is also along with Chris.
I also didn't pick it last season, so that another reason why.
Oh, it was Kowloon for you too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it was Kowloon for me as well. Alrighty, let us go. I also had to download the Lose Ranger picture, so we got it now. We got the layer cake. Best adventure.
Best adventure.
I'm giving this to. I think I'm the only one who watched the show. Shin Samurai Yaiba, created by the same author of Detective Conan.
Detective Conan.
I really enjoyed the adventure of this scrawny little fucking kid challenging everything that
Scrawny
fucking
little
moves
shit.
to a fight. Yeah, the characters were nice. The action scenes were good, and the adventure, the traveling around the world to defeat this uh, teenage crash out is really fun.
All right. Starman?
Best adventure.
Yep.
Oh man, best adventure. Let me refer back to my list. I'm gonna give this to My Hero Vigilantes. I felt it was pretty adventurous. Because it wasn't like it was a journey, but like they're keeping this ground level street like crime fighting, and it just felt like they were just it felt like an adventure. It felt like there was leveling up, there was learning along the way. It was more than just action because it wasn't action packed. It surprisingly, as Chris said, it had more layers than what you get with My Hero.
So it fulfills the hero's journey more than My Hero
Well,
original.
what this is able to do is you're able to really My Hero, the original My Hero does the bleach thing. They give you so many characters that the main one doesn't have to be your favorite. In Vigilantes, they give you 3, and out of the 3, I thought the main guy was pretty adventurous. It was just an adventure. This guy's crawling on the ground on the streets of Tokyo saving people. I just felt like the whole thing was this adventure that never left the block. It was an adventure in a smaller space, but it was pretty adventurous to me.
All right. Ethan.
I respect that. I respect what Sean just said.
You too. Good answer.
Adventure. For the same reasons I gave it Slice of Life, the only other award it's winning is Adventure, and that's Zatsutabi. Literally, they travel and go on adventures, and they use the adventures to come up with creative ideas for their mangas. Japan is a very big country, despite the fact it looks fairly small on a fucking globe. But it's a big country. There's plenty of places that you can go and get lost in both what's it called? Damn it, literally and figuratively. In Japan and doing those things. So yeah, I give it to Zatsutabi. Again, I understand you're not wrong. It was boring, but quintessentially They literally went on adventures.
Mine is also Zatsutami.
Oh shit!
That's the only word it gets. So
We're outliers, Chris. It's just me and you, guy.
Yep.
yeah, no, I did enjoy the adventure part of it, the slice of life. I was like, I had better slice of life.
Oh, Ethan left. Hey, I've been bumped up. Yeah, I'm sous chef now.
You're promoted to sous chef. I do need a sous chef. Have you seen the
All right,
bear?
That's
look.
fucking hilarious.
If you've seen the bear, I'm gonna yell at you.
We're
A lot.
look, we're revamping the menu. All right,
Every day, we're changing it every day.
new
That's
stuff.
That's fucking hilarious.
Did you watch season 4
You
yet?
you just comparing My Hero to like Bleach. I found a someone made a video of Orihime and Rukia doing Pop Steps dance from the intro.
That's great.
Awesome.
Our next cake is going to be the Mango Floats, aka Best Comedy.
I'm giving this to Ninja and Assassin Living Under One Roof. The show is pretty slapstick and I can't really explain it because like it's basically like the kind of humor that Ethan hates. Like it somewhat doesn't make sense, but basically the whole thing
You mean
is
gag humor?
yes.
Okay.
The whole thing is Ninja runs away. Kunoichi runs away from home. Gets chased down by a bunch of ninjas who are like, "Hey, fuck you! You can't leave, even though you're fucking useless." Uh, Runs into a assassin. And she kills the the ninjas that are chasing after her. And thankfully, the one power that the useless ninja has is turning objects, including dead bodies, into leaves.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the humor is great in that show. I recommend it to not Ethan.
I watched the first 3 episodes.
Cool.
I gave it a 3 episode try before I dropped it.
And it has Ethan's favorite, Yuri.
It does have Yuri. It does have
Yeah.
Yuri, especially with a robot.
Say what?
So there's a character.
I knew about the what you call it, Kuro and Yuriko.
This is
Yeah.
literally me as Chris is talking about it. Slapstick. Yuri. Woohoo!
So
Robots.
basically, one of the characters makes a robot that does not look like the ninja to take the place of the ninja. And like the assassin for some reason doesn't tell the difference, but like opens up and like wants to kiss and cuddle with this robot, even though she treats the like regular ninja like garbage in the beginning. It's pretty fun. It's
Her,
really
her
funny.
true feelings are now coming out in full swing on this.
Yeah, they come out.
Wants to insert in that flash drive. Wants to make that shit blue screen. I get it.
Yes.
Starman.
All right.
Tell me you picked what I picked, buddy. Tell me
Um,
what you picked what I picked.
I picked Witch Watch. I don't know what you picked.
I picked motherfucking Witch Watch 2.
All
Pop
right. I
pop
picked
off.
Witch Watch. Witch Watch was my favorite comedy. It's still holding on strong. It's so far. I don't know about summer. I don't know where it's gonna do this summer. Panty and Stocking came in hot. State of the Animation, not so much. But Witch Watch, yes.
For all the reasons why Sean had mentioned why he liked Witch Watch for one of his awards previously is the reason why it's comedy this season. And that's specifically all of the callbacks. Banger after banger after banger after banger of a fucking callback had me fucking rolling through the first half of the season. And the comedy is pretty solid throughout the remainder of the 6 episodes through this first half. But that first 6 episodes absolutely solidified this as comedy this season, bar fucking none in my list.
All right, mine for me is Apocalypse Hotel. I enjoyed the slapstick, the physical comedy. And I got a few laughs out of it, especially with the protagonists. We'll get to that.
Yachio is great. Yachio's the best.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. We are going to do fantasy. So let us get that.
I wanna.
I'm giving this to Kimi-sen season 2.
Which one?
Kimi-sen season 2. Fucking long ass title. Fuck, I don't remember a long ass title. Why does Kimi-sen have to have a long ass title? Our world.
Our Crusade.
Yeah, that one. Our last
Last
crusade,
Crusade,
or
yeah.
the rise of a new world. That's why I call it Kimi-sen, because fuck that long ass title. Yeah, I chose that because the world is basically at war between this fucking group of witches, and this empire who's like, man, fuck these witches. They could like probably do us harm. Let's just kill them and have this giant war. And at this season in particular was really good because it had a lot of like basically like moves from the witch's side to members of the witch's side in order to like overthrow the queen, and it was just like good. It was just great. I enjoyed it.
All right. Okay, Starman.
Which watch again? Which watch was
Me too. Pop off.
It's good fantasy. It was a good fantasy. Like witches, magic, like just ogres, like I don't know, werewolves, like cats, like I don't know, man. They threw everything. They threw everything at this, and they made it a great fantasy as well as a comedy.
Same reason. Which watch? 2 for 2, Sean. Let's go.
This one, kind of a default because I didn't have a lot of fantasies, and it technically is one. I'm an evil lord of intergalactic empire. So, yeah, there we go. I really can't go better than that.
It won't win your fantasy of the year.
No.
Hmm.
No. It'll probably get bumped off, if anything, depending on how this season and the next one goes. But I do need something for this.
Can't be star and put 0.
All right, let's go for the Red Velvet Cake Best Romance.
Oh no, okay, what romance is next?
So
I'm
Chris.
giving this to the best romance that gives you advice on how to not or what not to do in this situation, and that is does a boy girl can a boy and girl be friends?
Boy girl friendships.
Yeah, that one. And it tells you, hey, don't fall for this kind of bullshit. Himari is a terrible fucking person, and do not fall for her fucking shit.
Yeah.
And that is why I did not give it the best romance of the year.
I gave it best romance specifically because fuck her. And you need to learn.
That makes no sense. I'm gonna give you an award because fuck you.
No,
I'm gonna give him.
Don't be like that.
But no, basically it's like to say, hey, here's a romance that shows you like a bad like romance, like
a toxic ass friendship.
Yes.
That is why it did not win for me.
Is it which watch for you?
No.
Okay. You paused for a second. So like, what? No.
Let's see if we can go 3 for 3, Ethan.
No, I mean Nico and what's it called? And
let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Mine is Kowloon Genetic Romance. It's literally in the title. Kowloon Generic Romance. So yeah, it was a romance, man. Like this dude had a whole world constructed or a simulation constructed from this entire bulldoze city because
he can't fucking let go.
Because he can't let go. Like they don't even. I really.
They had therapy in the 90s, you know.
Bro, all I'm saying is he couldn't let go. He could not let go. Nobody could let go, but everybody had to let go. Like, and it was just, it was different types of love. You had our main characters, you had their love, and then he had to fall in love with the new version of her. And then we had the two guys who had the guy who's like we had unrequited love, the guy who's pushing it away and who's not accepting. And then we had Xiaohei, which was self-love, the person who had to still love themselves despite having to let go certain things that at a certain point he was forced to outgrow. So I felt like, and then you had the mother-daughter love, her mom, like she still loved her mom despite how her mom wasn't probably the best person for her. So I felt like although those different types of love, they may not count as romance, but I felt like in that way it was pretty layered. Lots of love. So Kowloon.
Man, I might switch it because of everything you just
Well,
said.
what was yours?
I went with Shiunji family.
You
I went with
fucking did. You
What?
went with Rags. It's a story.
What?
You fucking
You
Wrong
went
with that.
with this family. You went with the adopted incest. Like
you went with Rags adoptive incest.
I did.
Like
I did.
oh,
And no, I feel like
No, save your chest. Keep it. Save your chest.
that was chest.
okay. Well, the reason why I gave it to it, I didn't think of Kowloon in that manner because I don't know, it just didn't hit me as a romance. It felt more like a science fiction mystery. That's what it felt like that to me more than the romance, which is why I didn't give it to it. Although I love everything about Sean's response.
Buddy flirted like outright every chance, like every time she came in there, he's flirting. They even woke up in the bed together. Like,
Yeah, they fucked.
yeah,
I should have given it to them just because they fucked.
I'm
right.
shocked you didn't.
You're right. I should have given it to them.
I got lemon chicken because I watched that, and I was like, I want some lemon chicken.
So no, I mean I gave it to Shinji family because of the fact that Arata, who I'll get into later, if you catch my drift,
I bet you will.
yeah, he's a great guy in comparison to like the girls, and each girl has their own unique dynamic with him, and to see them kind of like grow into themselves the more that they became self-conscious was very intriguing. It looked very cringeworthy, I will admit that too, but it was fairly intriguing from that standpoint. But I really don't want to give it to Shinji family now. I really want to give it to Kowloon for all the reasons why Sean said it.
So you want to switch it before I post it?
I want to switch it. Yeah, I do want to switch it.
So we went 3 for 3. Look at it.
I want to switch it.
Good pressure.
that was
Good
a half
tripping.
though because you convinced him.
Yeah,
I didn't like any of the romances. Boy-girl friendship was horrendous, and there was really nothing else outside.
They were all real though. It was like literally dudes. Like, remember, you ever seen Boondock Saints?
Nah.
Then this reference, I can't even hit you with the Willem Dafoe reference. Anyway, it really felt
I like Willem Dafoe.
No, you won't get the reference. But anyway, it's like it really felt like, dog, don't be cuddling me if you don't get your like it was really like everybody's romance is real. It's just like, you ain't my real girl. You just a ghost. I'm attracted to you, but you're not her. But you still, I want you to be her. It's like it was just so much.
I mean, something. What you're talking like. What you're saying right now. You're saying the plot. A lot of the plot, especially the plot that I read online. You're saying a lot of the plot for the summer Hikaru died.
Isn't that just because a fucking monster takes over him and it's really not him?
It goes deeper in layers. I'll send you the screenshot that I sent Matt, Chris, and
don't send it to me. I just started it, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I went on a deep dive on Twitter.
Oh, no, you spoiled it for yourself.
No, I did not. I
did
did
not.
Sorry about Taco P, by the way.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, I was gonna say shout out for the Willem Dafoe Boondocks references.
Oh, you got the reference.
That's why I was like I see his movies too many times.
That's what it felt like. That's what their relationship felt like. It's just like, get off.
Mine was A Heart and Son season 2. They did a really good job with the romance aspect, especially for the couple. We had comedy and slice of life, but just the romance part element of it, that's where it actually kicked up a notch compared to season 1. So I had to give it to that. So hard for me. But now we move on. Wine Cake, aka Best Action. Wine gives you a punch. So
Do we all have the same action? Do we all have it?
I think we do. I know me and you do, Chris. Unless you
Yeah.
unless you like, I think we're in sync enough for me
all
to
right,
know.
all right,
Yeah.
Chris, go.
Windbreakers.
Windbreaker.
Yep. Oh, come
Oh,
on!
action, yeah, in Windbreaker.
I was gonna say, dude.
I was looking at something else. Sorry, yeah, Windbreakers.
I was like, you were silent.
So I wanted to give the Fire Force, but Windbreakers was too fucking amazing in terms of the fights. It's Windbreaker.
Yeah, there was this discourse online. Everyone was saying how season 2 took a step back, and I'm like, are we watching the
because
same?
of one fucking character. Fuck off.
I told Matt on the air, Sean. I don't know if you heard me. I like season 1 more than season 2.
That's what most of the internet was saying, and I was just like,
I wouldn't call it a step back, but I liked season 1 more. Like I gave season 2. I said it on the air. I gave season 2 a 4. I think I gave it a 4, and the season what's it called? Season 1, I gave it a 4.5.
God, I don't know, man. I enjoyed season 2 a lot more. It was just a lot. Everything I wanted from season. I'll get to it when I get to my top 10.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Next up, then, since that was very easy, Depression
First
Cake.
unanimous. Whoop whoop.
Our last genre, best drama, Depression Cake. Chris.
I'm giving this again to The Last Crusade, Another World, for Kimi-sen season 2. I'm giving it to season Kimi-sen again.
You give it to Crusaders, okay.
Yeah. As I was saying earlier, the drama in this season takes a very big hike where spoilers, but who cares? Someone watches this show except for a couple people. One of the crown princesses works with the Empire to try and kill her mother, and it's leading to a lot of tension between our two protagonists who are like, hey, I don't really see a reason why we're fighting this war, but like, let's just chill and have fucking strong flirtations. And it was great.
Okay.
All right, Starman, what about you?
And Shirley.
All right.
Say it with my chest.
That's right. You better.
And
So Matt is also
Shirley.
Anne Shirley.
It was also Ed Shirley.
Yeah, it was Anne Shirley. Like,
Drama. Shoshimi.
All right. Is there anything else you want to add to it, or we're just gonna?
I'm gonna get to that when I get them. Well, I can't.
I bet Ethan.
All right. Oh,
I'll reserve my comments for when I get to it.
well, since
Man,
I put Anne
Shoshimi
Shirley
was
in my
a
top
strong
10,
choice.
Anne Shirley, I gotta give it all. The rest of it's flowers. It was a lot of drama. If it was nothing else, it was drama. She was dramatic.
It is a drama show. So yeah,
She literally won a scholarship for. She literally won a scholarship for like a
the
drama.
college she wanted, her dream college.
Her dream college, because of reading a dramatic poem. Like, it's just, I want to see this play. Like, if a play of this is as good as the anime, I want to go and see it. Like, it's just drama. It makes me want to go. The anime feels like a play. I don't think I've had an anime that felt like a play since Shadow House, and I really need a Shadows House season 3. Like,
We do need a new Shadows House season.
We do.
I need a Shadows House season 3.
Especially with all the shit going on in the fucking manga, we definitely need it.
I need it. Shout out to y'all, because Shadows House, I don't think we were even doing the pod when season 2 was on. Yes, we were.
No, we did.
You covered. Matt covered.
Yeah, we covered.
We did.
I covered season 1 too before you even joined.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, I
Love
gave
season.
that my ED of the year. So.
We've been doing this bitch since 2021, brother.
Yeah. All right, now moving on. Let us go. Better than Sex Cake, aka let's do best visuals. What was visual? Not animation, visuals, visually pleasing. Backgrounds, colors, all of that. Chris.
Yeah, I'm giving this a Fire Force season 3. I love the backgrounds when. Wait, am I thinking of this? Can I pass on this one? Because like,
Yeah, you can pass.
I think I'm
You just say the winner. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll just say the winner.
All right.
Wait. Did I pass or like?
I'm waiting on you. Like, are you good or am I passing the Starman?
No, fuck. Visuals for Fire Force this season weren't that great. I'm giving this to Apocalypse Hotel.
Okay.
The view of the like destroyed landscape that we see, the hotel, good, visually pleasing to look at, and all the like shots from space are pretty nice.
Okay. Good enough. Starman.
Speaking of space, you already know mine. Gundam Quooks. Yeah, Gundam Quooks. Like just
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's just the detail. What made this one essentially so pleasing was it was really like a lot what they did with Mercury. When they were in space, they're in space. When they're on Earth, they're able to capture the essence. Like it's always the Spacian Noid who is seeing Earth for the first time, and they make sure that first time that they show Earth, it's always in the most glorious, sparkly detail, and it's always breathtaking when they finally land on Earth. Despite them being in space and everything is black little specks of white flying around everywhere, like a glow in the dark party at at Scarface's house. It's really dope. I really enjoy it.
All right, Ethan. What about you?
Shoshimin. It's shot like a movie. It's whenever I think of the visuals and I see the Shoshimin visuals, when it's shot like a literal like movie, it always always I'm just like wow. And then like especially emphasis in the different like frames before you get to the character frames and you get like the panoramic scenery frames. I love the shit out of those. They do that quite well. So I'm always blown away by Shoshimin visuals.
Plus the Kita.
Kita.
That Kita.
The Kita is gorgeous. Like I just gotta see the Kita. The Kita. Just that's best visual.
You should just have that as your like wallpaper.
I do.
Oh, fucking nice.
Like the Kita, like it's just.
Visuals for me is again Anne Shirley. It's beautiful, colorful, vibrant. They're so gorgeous to look at. So I had to get the Anne Shirley for this one. All right, now it's time for our characters. So let us go with the Angel Food Cake, aka Best Protagonist. Chris, who is your protagonist?
I'm giving this to the crawler, Koichi Himawari. Dude, like, started from his humble beginnings, and unlike Deku, continued to like work at his dream of being a hero after failing to get into UA, helping the people who often get overlooked by the big heroes who are looking to make a name for themselves. And when he finally gets finally meets Knuckle Duster and gets training, he actually rises to being the like person he wanted to be.
Okay. Starman?
Best protagonist?
Yep.
Best protagonist for me was Koichi Himawari.
Yeah.
The crawler. Like, yeah, he was the best protagonist. Like, no, just for a show. Like initially I was gonna go with Anne Shirley, right? But then that felt too easy because it was just like, bro, it's all in the story. But I felt like with the crawler, I really felt like he's a better protagonist than Deku, and that needs to be stated. For like main character, he's a better protagonist than Deku. He's more mature. He has character growth, and I think it was the episode when when his mom shows up and he ends up tapping into how his full potential. He taps into it just for a little bit, and I think that goes to show something. So I was just like, I really like this guy. He's not a creep. Like Pop Step had her nice little ass out the whole time, and he's not a whole fucking creep. Like he wasn't a creep. He wasn't a weirdo. He got accused of it, but he didn't make that his whole personality. He really liked helping people. He was brave, despite being afraid. He still still tried. He kept going, and he still like got better. Like I really hope at the end of this manga they don't drop the ball with him. I don't want to see him working at the Quickie Mart or 7-Eleven at the end of this series. I really want to know what is he doing in Deku's universe now. Like where are you now, bro? Because like I really like this guy.
Do you want spoilers or?
I don't want
Okay,
spoilers.
You don't want shit.
Because I already know what happens to Pop Step, and I'm hurt.
I don't know nothing about it. And don't.
I know what happens to her, and that broke my heart. But I'm so excited for season 2 because if they show that in season 2, I'm losing my shit.
I know what he's talking about.
Yes,
It is a good arc. I can't wait for it too.
I can't wait for that arc. Like, because I wanted to find out what I could about Pop Stuff, and it was right there on the wiki page. As soon as you get there, I was like, "Ew, why did you show me that?" It's literally like,
If only the website could have responded. Why did you click on my link?
I mean, it was on the wiki. Like literally, you go to Pop Step, you see her real name, and you see her blood type, and then you see her aliases, and that's when the spoiler came in, and I was like, "You son of a bitch! Why?"
Oh wow.
Yep, right there.
Now I'm curious who this alias is, because now I get the gist of where you're going with this.
Just wait for it. Don't spoil it. Just like don't spoil fucking School Live for yourself. Go watch that shit. Don't fucking look up spoilers. You'll ruin the whole fucking experience of the show. You'll ruin the whole fucking experience of the show if you fucking look up School Live. It is better to watch it going in blind. I will repeat this until the day I die.
I gotta at least look at a plot.
Don't look at the plot. Don't look at the plot.
Don't look at nothing.
Here's the basic premise. Here's the basic bare bones premise that you need to know. It's about 5 girls living in school because they're a part of the School Life Club. That is all you need to know, and you do not need to look up anything else. Just watch the show. It's 12 episodes.
Hold on.
Probably finish it in a day.
Well, all right. Protagonist. Mao Mao. Mao Mao. The entire show revolves around Mao Mao, the principle of her getting abducted, and her uncanny abilities to solve all these great mysteries and unravel the truth behind the inner palace. She's a funny character, as well as being the catalyst. She's a useful character with how she goes with the girls in for the ladies in waiting. She's a great friend in terms of how she interacts with Xiaohei and Shisui. And yeah, just everything in the inner palace since she really got noticed has revolved around her. Even the emperor knows who she is. So that entire universe revolves around Mao Mao. I enjoy Mao Mao, like I said, as a character. She's funny, she's witty, she's dry as fuck, which I enjoy. She's cute when she needs to dress up. And yeah, I always love Mao Mao and her various cat images when she ends up being a cat. That's so fucking cute. So yeah, I love Mao Mao.
All right, protagonist for me is also Koichi. I almost gave it to Yachio from Apocalypse Hotel.
And he's on mute anyway.
Yeah, he's on mute. He's not happy anymore.
He's probably itching like a crackhead behind the screen.
Yeah.
I saw that, Sean.
Yeah, but no, everything said he's the type of guy you want to root for as his vigilante, even though he wants to be a hero type of thing. No, I like Koichi. I like him as that protagonist.
3. We got 3 for Koichi.
Now the devil.
I was gonna say.
What?
You're underwater, bro.
I understand what you guys are saying. I don't, disagree with it. As a matter of fact, because of the love for Koichi, I'm bumping it up a spot in my 10. But I mean, I was never really in love with him.
I mean, he was one of my favorite characters. He was dude, you don't understand.
He was by far the best character in the fucking outside of Knuckle Duster to me in the fucking show. But it just there were certain pieces I'm just like, oh, this guy's such a fucking geek.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying in general, man. I get the same generic guy that's lucky and has all these girls that just want him. or he grew up with them, or they're related. I don't know, but I get that so many times. So when I finally get a character who's just a normal, regular guy, with superpowers, who wants to be like he would be Spider-Man if his powers were cooler.
Yeah.
What I missed?
Matt chose Koichi.
Oh yeah, Hero.
I almost picked the girl from Apocalypse Hotel.
Okay, that would have been a good choice too.
That was my runner up.
She is a good hostess.
Yep. Okay, now next up, Devil Food Cake antagonist. Chris,
You know what I'm giving it to, right? I want to give it to Crunchyroll so bad for how bad they dropped the ball on fucking.
I will let you. I will let you have it.
I'm not going to do that. I want to. That is my official one, or that is my unofficial antagonist of the season. My actual one is the Crash Out King Onimaru from Shin Samurai Yaiba. The dude gets fucking pissed when a little kid comes up to him, and challenges him to sword fights and fucking beats him. And decides, hey, you know what's fun? Let's just rule the world and enslave all humanity.
I mean, that doesn't sound like the worst thing you could do to the world.
Yeah, but like his reaction is just like so over the top. It's really fucking hilarious.
Okay, I can buy that.
Unofficially, Crunchyroll, fuck you, Onimaru, you overreacted.
Yeah. All right, Star.
Hachisuka from My Hero.
So what's her villain name? Queen Bee?
Yeah.
Queen Bee. Yeah, Queen Bee.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Her whole arc, like, especially when you get to the end and you find out, spoiler alert, like she was just possessed the whole time. It's like, and then not to mention, One for All is pulling the shots behind the scene. So you see how far. All for One. Like, you see how far All for One is like pulling the shots from behind the scene, and how far back he's been weaving this web in society. It goes like, it goes back like
this isn't even like too far in. Like, this is way far. This is like maybe 10 years before.
I thought it was 20. I thought it was 20.
That's 20. What I'm saying. No, it's not that far back. It's only like they were like kids. Like, it's only like a few years. But see, that's my whole point. I think the whole point is you see she's possessed, and she's not taking orders. What possessed her is taking orders from him. So it's like, dude,
I thought she was affected by the trigger.
No, bro.
No. She had there was someone who uses a B quirk who was controlling her.
Yeah, she was possessed. Yeah, she was possessed. That's what the whole thing. That's why he was like, I gotta shock you with these gloves, because whatever's in you, I need to get it out. Like, I'm gonna have to bring you almost to death's door to get this thing out of you. Like, yeah, like that's to me, like, that's what really got me. So when you were tripping on the last episode, I was like, oh well, I didn't want to say. I was just like, bro, you tripping. This last episode was eating, bro. So yeah.
No, we said the penultimate. The penultimate was fire, and then that part was nice. And then the rest of that episode was just okay. I didn't give a shit about it half the episode. Like, with the whole, like, the thing when they were performing, I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the kids and the performance.
That's following Popsep's story. Because, she's going to be like a major character in the next season.
He knows. I know. I'm gonna leave it at there. But yeah, I'll get to that when I get to my top 10. But yeah, Hachisuka, Queen Bee.
I mean, y'all are bumping it up. You bumped up another place on my thing.
You're welcome. I do this a lot. Like, every show, I end up I give a few bump ups.
I have no attachment to 6 through 13. I told you guys that already. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Like, y'all, this is free float. Y'all can convince me to move shit. My 5 is set. That's in stone. 6 through 13. Tell me. I'll fuck around with it.
All right. What's your?
That was it for now.
Yeah. No. My shit has been set for a minute. 1 through 5. Anyway, antagonist for me was easily Shenmei from Apothecaries. Bro, she fucking was a piece of shit wife, piece of shit mom, fucking piece of shit like ruler of all of these fucking people that believed in her. Fucking had babies killed, supposedly. They didn't die in the end, but they had babies killed. Fucking had all these people doing drugs and fucking in front of her. Had no regard for human life. The Lord knows the amount of people she killed prior to getting Mao Mao, and Mao Mao barely surviving. The psychological torture she put on her daughters, the just being such a fucking flat bitch to the man that fucking sacrificed everything in his existence for her because she was pretty, and even after she purposely saw like all the sacrifices he made, still used that man to the very fucking end. Yeah, she was such a bitch. Tried to kill the emperor, like I said, start the uprising. Yeah, fuck her. She deserved the worst death. Her death, where she like blew herself up with the fucking Fafa, was too good for her. She should have had the worst. She should have had so much. They should have tied her out in the snow, butt ass naked, crucified.
Oh no.
No.
No, we're not doing that.
Calm down, baby boy.
I hated her. I hated
We
her.
know.
She wrapped that bitch up easily.
Mine was Queen Bee. I really could not think of an antagonist. Like, you know what? She was actually a villain. All right.
Queen Bee.
All right. Next up, let's do the chocolate cake for best husbando. Chris.
I gotta give it to Knuckle Duster. Like, dude was a amazing mentor to Koichi and Step. Risked everything to try and save his daughter in order to help his wife recover. Dude, like, there's so much shit about Knuckle Duster that I couldn't say because spoilers. But like the fact that like he's quirkless and able to do all this shit, like pushing his body to the extremes, like he's a good husband and father.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you put it like that, I'm kind of rethinking mine, but I'm gonna go with Morihito just because I just have a sucker for, the childhood friend who just has to grow up and be your guardian. He has to guard you. He has to be your knight. I've been
Is this a boy girl friendship?
No,
No,
that's
Witch Watch.
That's Witch Watch.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Witch Watch. I'm talking about Morihito from Witch Watch. Like that's
like getting a fucking thing.
That's my best husbando. Like him and Nico, like he's gonna be there for Nico. Like he's already kind of just setting it up.
And he silently recognizes her as a woman, even though
he does. Like he does. Like he really treats her like a girl, but he has to really control his feelings. And I really think like that's a pretty unique trope. So yeah.
Ethan?
husbando. I gave it to Arata from Shinji Family. Now, I have an actual reason why I did give it to Arata. Throughout the entire season, he literally went above and beyond on so many levels for each of the girls, whether it was doing simple things, whether it was convincing them to go above and beyond what they're used to care about them, to really really focus on them, not in a sexual way, not even in a lover way, but just in terms of a genuine, not even, and you can't even say family member, but just in that loving aspect of, I care for you. I've known you my whole life. I want to see the absolute best for you. I will sacrifice whatever I need to sacrifice to make sure that you live your best life. You accomplish what you want to accomplish come hell or high water. And I love that trope throughout the entire season, how he positively affected each of the girls and is literally, truly the head of that household because that universe revolves around him and everything that he does and feels for all of his family members.
Ethan, I want to implore you to go and check out the group chat.
None of those girls will be giving main character a reverse cowgirl.
You do anything for family.
Family.
That man is a good old Vin Diesel right there.
He is, bro. Less buff with hair, Vin Diesel.
Tsubakino from Windbreaker Season 2. Good looking man, I gotta say. Even can rock those heels. Don't care if he's taller than me. Don't give a fuck.
It's like, hey, Tsubaki.
Yep.
Is that one of those like you play the bigger the person who's bigger tops?
No. I'm still topping that. There's no fucking way. Alrighty. Let us venture. Cookie cake, best waifu. Chris.
I'm giving it to Yachio from Apocalypse Hotel. I want to live the dream. I'm living the dream.
You give it to Apocalypse Hotel?
I'm giving it to the hostess from Apocalypse Hotel.
All right.
I that's not what I originally had, but like I was like, yeah, she's a better fucking character. I like her more than my original pick.
Okay. Sounds good. Star?
Pop Step is adorable. I'm sorry, like Pop Step is freaking adorable, dude. So yeah, waifu, definitely Pop Step, man. She's such a cutie.
It was the ass, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you know,
I mean, I get it.
pink hair, bro. Pink hair.
Sure.
All right, Ethan.
Waifu. Again, another character from Shinji family. Banri. She's 18, flirty as fuck, hot, in college to be a nurse for all the right reasons because it involved her mom. Yeah.
She's
Easily.
not given reverse cowgirl.
I don't care. She's fucking fine. And she's legal. So I can talk about
I'm
how
referring you back to
her and fuck the shit out of her all I want. And
Starman, bleep him.
I'm referring back to the chat. That was the joke I made earlier that no one heard.
All right.
You don't turn your back on family.
You don't turn your back on
Family.
I see what you did there.
All right, Chris, I'm gonna have to one up you for your hostess.
Oh, okay.
I raise you Amagi from I'm an Evil Lord of Intergalactic Empire.
I don't know that.
She is a run or die robot bait. I don't care. She will help lead armies for you when you're just taking a break. She will take control of the government for you if you ask her to. She is loyal, loving, attractive, all that shit.
Yeah, but
So,
so
yeah,
is Albedo.
I don't give a fuck about Albedo.
The tail puts me off on Albedo.
Albedo's just annoying. I like her, but as a waifu, annoying as fuck.
True.
I don't need that. Amagi is none of that, so we're good with that.
And she still wanted to leave him at the end.
Yeah, because she was thinking of him, because AIs are still frowned upon. It's like Ethan with women.
Ah.
Friendly fire.
Where's Ribbon Chan?
What?
Ribbon Chan now. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love you too. All right, moving on. Let us go to Dirt Cake. Best duo or group?
I'm giving it to the Naruhata Vigilantes. They all
The
support
who and the what?
Pop Step, Crawler, and Knuckle Duster.
Okay, the hero.
Narahara is the city they're from.
The Vigilantes.
Okay.
They're a great group. Knuckle Duster is the obvious heavy and mentor to the two. Pop Step is the support, and Koichi is the rising hero, ready to take Knuckle Duster's place when he obviously leaves due to achieving his goal. They work together for the short time that they were together, but they still accomplished a lot.
All right. Star?
Same. The Vigilantes. They were a trio, not a duo, but group.
Well, that's that group.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, group. Like it was definitely them. Like they were a good team. Like yeah, for all the reasons Chris said.
Ethan?
Matt, did you agree with them before I say mine? Because I differ.
I got a different one.
Okay, I have Furui in high school from Windbreakers. So
Yeah, that was my runner-up.
yeah,
Yeah.
I also picked Bofer in.
yeah, Bofuri in high school. I always put Furin because I'm used to the OG name. Bofurin. Yeah, Bofuri in high school. Easily for me, as far as I'm concerned. They're ride or die. When one gets into a fight, they all get into a fight. They're all with the shits. They're all trying to protect each other. They all recognize the bigger goal isn't ever themselves. It's always whatever they're trying to protect or defend or achieve. They work in unison. They work in tandem. They work like tag teams in wrestling at various times. They help each other, especially with what's his dick, the weak guy, the blonde guy who's weak. I forget his name. That he does the tripping. He does the tripping thing now. Anyway, they help him because he's weak and he wants to get better. So they're starting to slowly teach him how to fight, and he's defending himself because he doesn't want to.
Oh, you're talking about Nia?
Yeah, Nire. Yeah, Nire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's stepping up as well. So great teamwork all around. Yeah, both ring.
Okay. Yep, mine was also Bofer in. All the teamwork. That's how they're bonding. They're able to help Sakura get out of his ruts of like, oh, well, you guys got beat up. You should blame me.
Mm-hmm.
Mad have been, but they actually felt like a family. So
they eat together. They laugh together. They bust each other's balls.
Fight.
Yeah.
But all right, now the wedding cake. Best couple or ship?
Matt, I also changed it. Changed my best couple since I sent you those pictures.
Oh my fucking god!
Yes, I'm the best. Don't worry, Matt.
I hate you.
I'm still gonna provide excellent service. I originally had the healthier pair from boy girl friendship, Enomoto and you, but then I realized, man, they still suck together because like it's not a good look for them. I gave it to the Witch and Familiar, Moi-chan and Nico. Witch Watch. They're just really cute together.
Okay, so let me try to find this.
I thought I sent that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You did.
Awesome. So Matt doesn't need to do extra work. Let's go.
Yeah, that helped with Kowloon when I changed it.
Hold on. You gave them individually, not together.
Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. It's in the chat.
All right.
It's in the chat. It'll be there in like 10 seconds.
All right. Let me get in there. Oh yeah, I gotta do that stupid shit where I gotta swap. I don't wanna.
I'm over here arguing with JP Matt about fucking. He wants to see how he swear for the title. I'm like, stop doing baby versus baby.
Oh, that's the picture I sent. Okay, cool.
Oh, we both sent the same picture.
Yeah, mine's just different quality. Yours is more like.
Yeah. Okay.
No, yours is from the.
All right. Cool. Got it. Perfect. We're done.
Hero.
Awesome.
Hero.
Yeah. So Sean also got that. Makes sense.
Absolutely. That was like even that scene like when it's like they're a couple. Like their dad's like, yeah, y'all engaged. Go act like it.
That's also yours. All right. What about you, Ethan?
I went with the only couple that actually became a couple. I get that you can do ships. I hate that personally. I want to see a couple that actually gets together. The only couple that got together this season was Himari and you from Boy Girl Friendship. They're the only couple that literally became a couple during the season. So
you chose the toxic relationship.
I chose the toxic relationship.
You support that.
You just talked to him about choosing the toxic relationship.
I didn't like it, but to me, I was like, they're the only couple that got together. Shinji family, no one got together. There was just a bunch of confessions. Kowloon, you didn't know until the finale that they even reunited. They're not together. How can you get together when you haven't? So when you ghost me for 2 years and now you show up in my life and pretend like everything is normal? No, fuck you.
You don't have to do main couples. Like you could have done like Miyuki and Gwen.
Buddy had to go to therapy.
You know something?
He was a therapy like before he went back. I respect him for that.
Yeah, you know that's not a bad idea. Giving it to the
Bro, after everything he went through, he was just like, "Yo, I had to go to therapy." He was like, "Yo, I had to go off the grid for 2 years." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, go heal." You got us all trapped in this simulation maze. Like, I still don't know if they slept on rocks and rubble or it was real. I don't know.
Apparently, it's real, but like, it's real inside the simulation area. The moment it stepped outside the simulation area, it just
because they were eating food and not feeling hungry.
Weird.
Unreal.
I ain't gonna lie, that Xiao Hei thing messed me up. Anyways,
so you're keeping Himari and you?
Yeah, although Gwen and Miyuki wasn't terrible, but even that was kind of toxic in a way too.
Yeah, and I picked Ship because you had an issue with fucking 100 girlfriends. So,
well, I wouldn't never pick any of them. Although I did last. Then I picked all of them. I picked Rentaro and all the girls.
Yeah, you guys are like, oh no, you can't do Ship. You can't do couple. You cannot do couple.
Yeah, you can't do couple.
Yeah. So
shut the fuck up.
When I see
there you
Ship,
go.
no. When I think of Ship, I think of like the fake ships, like like people that
who you want to be together.
The fantasy ships that
like the stupid Bakudeku shit that.
I hate that. No, I don't know. That shouldn't count at all. No, it should be couples that get together. Like that to me, it should be. If you get together, that's a couple. And if you get with multiple girls in a harem, that's a ship. Cuckoos.
No, that's a if they're together, that's not a ship. That's
polygamy. It's polygamy, but nonetheless, it's still a relationship.
Yeah, but that's not a ship. That's a couple. That's a. It's fucking.
I can't call it a couple because a couple is monogamous.
But we're a couple of dudes here. It's not like it's just two.
None of us are fucking each other, dude.
No, but I mean, like, it's not the word couple does not specifically mean for people in a relationship. It's a group of people.
Me and Matt,
situations.
Me and Matt are going to be together in 11 days. They're going to look at us and they're not going to think we're a couple. They're going to think, oh, it's a pair of guys.
I'd rather shoot myself than have sex with you, just for the FYI.
You son of a bitch.
Rejection.
That's fine. I don't want your hairy ass all over me either, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you could just take it after he's dead. Start with, oh, wait, you're not. Start with the dead one.
So we're not doing Serbian film here, Chris. We're not doing that. We are not.
Not only do I get truck-coon, but then Matt fucks my corpse. What the
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we do need to move on from Serbia.
We got 5 more awards.
Matt, what did you pick? You didn't say yours.
Oh, Ahara and Raido. They were like the only legit couple I had, and they got married. So there you go.
Easy. That makes total sense. Good for you, Matt.
There you go. I loved it. I had no complaints about their relationship.
Subarashi.
All right. Now it's time for the Fondant Fancy, aka Best Supporting Girl.
I'm giving it to the Emoto Alice from Ladies Rock. She's at first she was like, man, fuck these people who are leeching off my dad. But when she like realized, my big sister isn't actually like that, and she actually has her own thing. She was like, I'm all for it. Let's go. Do your thing. Fuck these guys who are trying to trample over all what you stand for.
Wait, what's your
Alice from Ladies Rock.
Oh, then why'd you give me the other one?
No, I gave you her. You
gave me the other lesbian.
What? The other lesbian?
Lesbian?
Ota, you gave me Otaha.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to.
You gave me Otaha.
Oh, the picture didn't fucking download. I'm sorry, that's a fuck up on
my brother in Christ.
I downloaded a pretty good picture.
Oh.
That explains it. Fucking stupid.
I love you, Matt, because when we get to share these corny references, and only wrestling fans or corny fans would know.
Yeah, I chose Alice.
I'll find it now.
I'm sorry. I put my phone down and I sent it to you.
I'm
Don't
glad,
do it.
Matt. I'm not the one that's causing you chaos with all these changes this year, and it's Chris.
You just give me a
This-
headache.
This wasn't a change. It was just a fuck up. This one was just a fuck up.
He was dying. We'll say that he was dying.
No, this was before I was done.
I got it. We're good. Move on.
Sean.
All right. Pop Step.
Okay.
Yeah, Pop Step, man. She stole my heart this season.
Okay.
What about you, Ethan?
Yao Mei, bar none, easy.
Mine too.
Yao Mei supported this girl through thick and thin while she discovered herself, and in the process was able to really discover what she needed to do. The principle of finding your true self was one of the absolute best things about Kowloon, in my opinion. And I'll get more into that.
As you do, fucking the guy was up to no good. He didn't trust that man.
She knew. Woman's instinct.
Exactly. All right, but yeah, Yao Mei, I had to go to it. All right, Frog Cake, supporting boy.
I'm giving this to Sunshiro, the mascot from fucking Catch Me at the Ballpark. Rain or shine, this guy will push his team to victory, even though they lose consistently.
Let me. I got the picture. I just gotta find his name. I got like.
I was gonna say, do you have the
His
picture?
name is Sunshiro. That is his name.
Sunshiro?
Yes.
I got the actual.
It's supposed to be a pun because
I got it.
Sanshiro.
Yeah, I got it. All right, Starman.
Tsubaki from Windbreaker. Yeah, Tsubaki could like. I mean, I just it's like, yeah, you could probably talk shit about Tsubaki just walking around in drag all day, but I promise you, when he start throwing them hands, it's a wrap. It's Tsubaki can kick your ass in some heels, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna clown you for life. If this dude, yeah, I'm gonna clown you for life, bro. If you pick the fight with Tsubaki and he beat your ass in heels, bro, you never living that down. If we can even be friends, because you probably just an asshole if you do that. But if Tsubaki's one of the big kings of Fury, so Tsubaki can fight. He can throw hands.
So Sean, your boy gets into a fight with Tsubaki. Are you jumping in? And you see him getting his ass kicked by Tsubaki.
He's like, nah. He's like, nah.
Look,
Nah, man, you deserve that.
Like, look, yeah, we all got to jump in. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I'm gonna let y'all fight one-on-one, but I got to fight somebody else from Fury. Like, that's just the breaks. It's not personal. That's just it's business. That's just how I got to be. But if old buddy with the kung fu beat my ass, then it's like I got beat up by a dude that know kung fu. You got beat up by a dude with a skirt, some heels, and lipstick, bro. And he gave you a kiss after he beat your ass. I'ma laugh at you because like you got Jimmy Choo footprint all on your forehead, bro. I'm just like, they're talking shit. Like,
hey, the premium red bottoms, bro.
Because I see how the whole fight played out. He tried to hit on Tsubaki, found out Tsubaki was a dude, and got offended and decided to be an asshole. Tsubaki kicked his ass. And I'm like, bro, you deserve that shit. See? You shouldn't have been. There you go, bro. You should have just took the L and nope. There you go. Fucking with Tsubaki. And that's why I like Tsubaki, because like they gave Tsubaki the whole second, like pretty much the last 4 episodes were about him. He got the last few episodes. They gave us his backstory. They did everything that season 1 didn't do. They found the character and they shifted away from the main and focused on Tsubaki's story and really didn't try to make that about nobody else. And then they weaved it into the story. And then you got to see that last fight. I was like, oh no, bro. Tsubaki was throwing them kicks. It was just dope. Like they just passed the last few episodes off to Tsubaki. And I just really thought it was dope. That was one of my favorite characters of the whole show. And everybody on the internet, they can get the Lady Rock middle finger if you feel some type of way about it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's real. I agree.
Even
I didn't pick them though. Matt, let me know if you picked them. Gwen.
I did not pick Gwen.
You didn't pick Gwen? I picked Gwen.
Pick Gwen.
I picked Gwen. This is the second of there's another character or another thing, another award that's gonna win, but I picked Gwen for a supporting boy. Same
Well,
thing.
the only award we got left for him is boy. So
I didn't pick him for boy. picked
so why'd you say he has another award?
No, I didn't pick. No, I said that show has another award.
Oh, okay.
That show has another award. But no, I picked Gwen.
I know then. I know what award.
Yeah, because you got my spoilers.
I do.
So no, I picked Gwen. Gwen was same thing. He was down with trying to help Kudo. He was down bad trying to get with Miyuki. And he understood everything that was going on. He sympathized with Kujirai. He was really close with Yao Mei and trying to get her to see things in that perspective. And he was integral from the very first episode. When you see his alter persona and then you see the picture, he's an integral part of the show. And Gwen definitely contributed in massive ways throughout each of the 12 episodes for the most part. So yeah, Gwen, no doubt.
Mine is Matthew Cooper from Anne Shirley. He
Yeah.
gave Anne the life he could, but at the cost of his own life. They're supposed to adopt a boy to get less stress at work, working on the farm. But no, he got Anne instead. He made sure she was happy. Despite the heart attack, he does not regret adopting her. He'd rather have 10 of her than just rather have 10 of you than just one boy working at the farm.
Hold on, bro. I did not equate that. But when you put it like that, I didn't even think of that. Like, let me continue, bro. I gotta marinate on that thought. Like, I didn't even trace it back to that's right. Like, he was even taking care of Marilla, his sister. Like they lived together. I mean, he definitely gave Anne the life she took her to Green Gables. She would have never got that life if he had to take her back. Marilla was
the Christmas gift that was just really fucking sweet on top of that.
Yeah, he was like, "Nah, we're gonna keep this girl. Like, don't you need help on the farm?" Like, "Nah, bro, I'll take care of it."
Again, he had a heart attack. He had 2 of them. One killed him.
He survived the first one. The second one, it was just like, "Hey, bro, ease up off the salt and the pork, man."
No, the bank collapses. Like, ah. Yeah, we also didn't get a follow up on that. What the fuck? what else happened with the bank? But no, I had to give it to Matthew. It was short lived, but he's just one of the sweetest man. He'll do anything for his family, and especially for and who was essentially a complete stranger for someone that he adopted. God, man, be like Matthew. All right,
not you.
Man. Yeah, definitely not.
Don't be like Matt Sapp.
Yeah, do not. All right, now the Queen Cake, best girl.
This is Otaha, Matt, from Ladies Rock. This one I'm giving to Otaha. She was just a great. I just liked her as a character.
Which one did you give it to?
Otaha from Ladies Rock.
I just want to play drums and stick with you.
I just want to play drums, get wet, and curse out my bandmates and anyone who disagrees with me.
Bro, her pent up sexual frustration must be through the roof.
Dude, it was oozing. She wanted to hate fuck female main character at the final the final.
Total snail trail. We get it.
Bro,
every trail is wild.
Bro, the seat, all crazy.
Oh,
hey, Papa.
All
It's funny. Chris and I said hi to our cats at the same time, basically.
All right, Star. Who's your best girl?
Nico, giving it to Nico, man. Shout out Nico, man. Nico wanted to help everybody just because that was her. She gets to level up as a witch, sure, but Nico just has a heart of gold, and she's just the sweetest, most helpful, most darling, most protected at all cost character. Yeah, man. Nico is Sumi with magic, man. She's just so adorable. Like, you must protect Nico. Best girl.
Okay. Ethan?
Thank you for setting me up, Matt, for my third of the string. Kujirai A, not B. Kujirai A. Kujirai.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about B.
no, come on.
What you mean?
A is fine. A over B.
Yeah, no. So I gave it to Kujirai A. Kujirai A literally set Kudo straight. Kujirai A helped Yao Mei help her best self. Kujirai A helps Xiao Mei realize, or Xiaohei, whatever her name is, their name is, his name
His
is.
name.
You realize that you don't have to give up who you were just because you've grown up. There is a future, and she basically was able to bridge all of those gaps and realize, my true self is what I make of it. I don't have to live in the shadow of somebody who you think I supposedly was, because I am who I am now, and who I am now is what radiates and gravitates everybody toward me in this instance to live the life that I want to live. And subsequently, since I'm living and shining, everybody else gets to live and shine through their own lessons that they've discovered by knowing me. And I don't mean that in a vain way. I just think that translates quite well to who you are as a woman, as a character. So
I gave it to Anne from Anne Shirley. We've seen her, how much she changed from like a spoiled brat to from 11 years old to just how she's now like much more mature. Like you just see the progress of her as a character.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, again, charming, sarcastic, can be a little bit bratty still, but those are very imaginative, creative. Yeah, like you can listen to her talk for hours. That's where her mind just wanders. So I'm actually looking forward to the college arc, see how that goes. But I'm rooting for Anne for the rest.
Have you noticed? Like we're not even halfway through. Well, we're halfway through. Have you noticed from episode 1 up until now, like how gradual they've done with her aging?
Yeah,
It's been so gradual and just so subtle, but
yeah.
she's been
Like
getting
a little bit of a growth spurt, or change the hair, change the clothes.
taller, like everything. It's very subtle changes. The only thing I did not like was when her hair was green. They literally made it seem like her hair grew back overnight. Like they didn't even bother to hit me with a time skip. They're like, yeah, man, it's been a couple weeks. Her hair's back long.
Yeah, like around there. Yeah. No, I got that.
She's on the boat. I'm like, y'all could have. That's my only flaw I really have to give them. Like, wait a minute, y'all. Dang, okay.
Matt,
Yeah.
I feel like you should have put the title for this show, the Spring 2025 Anime Awards.
I
With the E.
should have. Yeah, do not forget the E, because God fucking help you.
And with the E.
She'll get mad.
And Ime.
Hey, you can't say that. Netflix will sue you.
Fucking.
You
All
missed
right, moving on. The King Cake, Best Boy.
I'm giving it to the fucking best boy, or to the bestest boy of fucking Windbreakers, Haruka Sakura. My man fucking grew up so much, finally learning how to accept compliments and opening himself up to his fucking classmates and other people.
All right. Star?
Koichi Himurabi, the crawler, not the crueler, the crawler, man. He out there, man. Like I said, man, he really in this short time span, he really just went from, hey, I'm gonna crawl down and pick up trash. He got faster, he got better his abilities. At one point, he was able to fly. That older lady didn't even look at him that way. And after he saved her, she looking at Pop Step like, hey, let me take him for a ride. You can have him when you older. I'm kind of sweet on him right now. Like I really thought that was like pretty cool, man. So yeah, best boy, man. He really stepped up.
Steven?
I gave it to Jinshi. At the end of the day,
All right.
Jinshi literally went to fucking war to save Mao Mao. And
More of a battle, not a war, but continue.
That's fine. He had a really big battle. He basically gave up his hidden identity to save Mao Mao, and his life now is forever changed because of that. And in the process, he is continued to, throughout season 1 and season 2, continue to mature and gain different perspective as it relates to being a future and emperor. He really is the crown prince, not only by blood but by ability as well. As far as what he does, how critical he is to the palace, so forth and so on. So, but just the principle of him going all out to try and save Mao Mao really seals it for me.
I give to Tsubaki-chan for Windbreaker. Now, with everything that we talked about for him, there's really not much else to say.
Yeah, no, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so down. I did forget one award before we do our last one. Best fights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
It slipped my mind, so let us get to that.
I'm giving it to Yachio versus Ponko from Apocalypse Hotel. You have a fucking robot who's got tank transfer legs.
What was it? I didn't hear you.
Yachio versus Ponko from Apocalypse Hotel. The hostess versus the Tanuki in space.
Oh yes, yes.
Yes, that was such a good fight for no fucking reason in the middle of this fucking show about the end of the world and running a hotel. It was so fucking good.
What is how you spell the name of the Tanuki?
Ponko, Ponko.
Oh, Ponka. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Like Palinko. Pachinko, sorry.
okay.
Palinko.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the show graphics for these. So, Starman.
I am going to go with Tsubaki versus Shuzuri.
Yup.
Shizuri.
Suzuri.
Okay,
Yeah, that was a fight. That was a fight. Like
that was a good one. Yeah.
it wasn't even one sided. It was like
Mhm.
Tsubaki was catching them kicks. But eventually it was just this one moment where Tsubaki kicked the back of his head and his face, nose and all, just hit the concrete splat.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, oh yeah, boy, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
In the heels.
In the hills, bro. It's a wrap. Like, bro, just a wrap. Like, oh
Yeah.
no, bro. His
Yeah.
face got this dude bowed and apologized to everybody. Like, man, can I join y'all? Can I get a job? Like, imagine getting your ass beat so bad you ask for a job.
Tsubaki's like, I'll definitely give you a job, but it ain't gonna be a working job.
No, it's fucking like, bro, I ain't staying you. Like, let go clean up what you messed up. Like, go clean up what you messed up. But no, that was a great fight. Like, there weren't as many fights in season 2 as there was in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like less is more sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan.
That was my number 2 fight. But my number 1 fight still, I think, was Shinda versus Burns from Fire Force. The animation through that is absolutely superb. The back and forth and having Shinra continue to rise, even though he was, he couldn't get Burns. He couldn't get Burns no matter how hard he tried and leveled up. Burns was always better. And he has that final moment where he actually gets him weakened. And then in terms of an emotional moment, you see the Infernal come and fucking stab Burns and then abduct him into the Nether, or into Adela.
I hate fights like that.
Into Adela. I get that, but it's still monumental in terms of what it is doing to Shinda's psyche.
He couldn't touch him the whole time. That's what was so frustrating, because he couldn't touch him the whole time. He's trying to fight him, doing the same move over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Then they distracted. Then they go and like a few episodes go to other fights. Then when they eventually come back to him, self monologue. I gotta beat him with the same move I keep doing, and I just felt like, man, they could have really threw blows, but they just didn't. Like they just like who gonna scream the loudest and who gonna burn the hottest? Like, bro, miss me with that. You don't kick somebody in the face.
That's fair. You just described a wrestling match.
Yeah, I guess that's why you liked it. It makes sense.
Yeah. Mine was Queen versus Boa from To Be Hero X. It's such cool. I always gave it to old Isol and new Isol, but this Queen and Boa just blew it out the water. Such a great fight. I get to see the raid from Boa against Queen because she blames her for losing her title as the top hero, even though it was X. So, and X is still just snapping the finger. You're fucking done. Chris, when are we gonna find out about him?
Probably the final episode.
Fucking better not.
I mean,
I'm cool for knowing about these heroes, but I just want a little bit more X.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't need an episode about Lolly. I'm sorry.
What? You don't need an episode about the small Asian girl who uses Iron Man suit to fight.
No. We had that with Isol. I don't need another one.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned Queen, my third best fight would probably be Queen versus Knuckle Duster, just because of the ramifications of it.
But last award, the Cheesecake Best Animation.
Matt, do we have the same one?
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
To Be Hero X?
Yep.
Dude, they did so well from the swap, like in the beginning episodes, from the swap between 3D animation for the normal shit, to like 2D animation for all the like intense fight scenes. It's sort of disappointing that they stopped it like after
Yeah, they stopped after
Isol
Isol.
arc. Yeah, they stopped the 3D animation after Isol, but like it was so fucking good, and they still kept up like the good 2D animation like now. So like I don't understand what's going
Oh no,
on.
animation's still great regardless. Yeah, I just wish they still kept mixing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. Star?
Gundam Quicks. Yeah, best animation. Like, it was a good mix of 2D and 3D. They redesigned the Gundams. Like, you got to understand, like, for them to reanimate the original Gundam character designs and mix it with this new, this, like, it's the same team that did Fooly Cooly, and you can tell. And I never thought those two words would mix so well, and they mix the classic Gundam character designs, make everybody look better. Everybody look better in this than they did in the original Gundam series. And Gundam fans might kill me for saying that, but I'm like, no, they really did. And just when you weren't really that turned on about the Gundam Quicks' design, you end up looking and you get the classic Gundam, and you're like, oh, y'all can draw that too. So I felt like I got everything. I felt like old, new, and the Kita. Like, just, oh my God, just the Kita.
Kita.
The Kita.
All right, Even, what is yours?
Best animation for me is Kowloon Generic Romance by a long shot. Reason being is because of the fact that they took 90s anime that everyone is so nostalgic for. They love that old hand-drawn style anime. And I don't disparage it by any stretch of the imagination, but they took that 90s style anime or animation rather, they remastered it for a 2024 vibe, and they still managed to capture the essence of what it felt like to watch an anime that you would have seen in like 1999, 2000, something along those lines. It gives off the vibes of a Trigun or a Cowboy Bebop from that aspect, to me, in terms of what it represents in this new generation where all you see is high level like colors and vivid animation, and 3D and those things that really stand out in 2025. They took it back and made Kowloon really stand out because of the fact that it called back to those original roots of anime that so many fans are so nostalgic for, and they did a real good job of that, in my opinion.
I'm proud of you, Ethan.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for saying that. No, because the animation, that was my favorite thing about the show, was I'll get to that when we get to our top 10. I'm gonna break it all down. But yeah, that was good job, Ethan. I gotta get the top 30.
But yeah, mine, as I said with Chris, with 2B Hero X, for everything that you said. I love the combination of it. But guys, that is our awards. We're going to take a 10-minute break, but when we come back, we're going to do part 2 of our top 10, and then we are going to get out of here. We're going to end spring once and for all till next year. But we'll be right back. Till then, see you guys in a bit.